Well, it wasn't. Well, there was
Big
no
bands
game after
until
that.
then.
Bro. That was literally the breaking
Thorn,
point.
standard issue. Getting rid of that pull pressure, getting rid of the trap here. Expect to see Liquid hitting the gaps hard.
As soon as I got
See
team
if they go
killed,
for
I
a double
abandoned the
trap
match,
ban, or if they
bro.
go for a wall pile, or maybe the mirror here.
Would you guys lead map 3?
It was like, yeah,
FAZE to get rid of it.
4-4.
J Guns probably carried scrims yesterday. No, I top frag map
Gonna be
1, map 2, and then map 3 didn't finish. So
Well, I was top frag map 3, and I only, yeah.
Go
the
for
game
the
didn't even
glass.
finish, and I was
Yeah,
strong, and I lagged out around and didn't play,
Yeah,
and
I
I
have-
did it, and I
I
was
have
on
some-
pulse.
FAZE getting rid of those
Alright, bro.
operators,
Shut up,
alleviating
bro.
a lot
Bro,
of
they
that
had a
pressure, like I
cheater,
said,
you
for
had to
that
go
execute,
full
removing the Monty, taking that
I
away,
have
getting rid of the
Cyber
glass for
over
those late round
30
executes,
or
and then for their side,
17.5
removing
and
that
my
Thorn
over
to making sure that they can
16.5.
get into sight. They don't have to worry about these traps, and then
some
the
lag.
Blackbeard is going to be up, the
Nah,
Blitz is going to
and
be
some
up, so they can
CS:GO
still
shit.
utilize some of those shields.
CS
So
legs
much is
have
up right now for
started.
Liquid. They have to make sure they utilize it fully.
Honestly,
Well, so much is up right here in Paris, France. Is the Lenovo
I'm
Legion
not gonna say the
Gauntlet
score's dark.
with these lights bright on two teams that
I don't
deserve
think he's
all
been
of
in
the
the sun.
stage and your attention
All I'm saying
as
is
they
DK
begin
is
their
wiping
fight
the floor
for
with
what will
either
be the
of these teams.
final
Oh,
remaining
hell
and
no.
semi-final spot here with Rainbow Six
What do you mean,
EWC.
bro?
And of course,
Fuck
to
no.
kick us off our final series of the day, El Clasico. We've got Xenox
Fucking
and Gus.
flat.
They're only there
Played like-
because
Yeah,
of like
Classico
SI
time, and what a time it
Oh, they're there
is.
because
Alright,
of
let's
the
game, bro. Come on.
It's a storied
Yeah, yeah,
history.
yeah.
Tell Stop to wake up. Alright,
It's
bro. Let me
always
tell him.
about this core from 2023. It is a big split in favor of FaZe
Big
Clan, but internationally, it's actually the Liquid core that has had the better of
Stop.
their brethren's back
Let me
in
take a
SAL.
good look at
And
it.
as we
I like how they
now
just get
are
right
at an
into the
international
game.
event with
No drone
semifinals
phase.
on the
Fuck that
line.
shit.
We
Alright,
expect
Maya
this
and
to be
Cyber.
one of the top Al Classicos.
Let's jump in.
Yeah,
Fingers
okay,
crossed
you're on
that we
some
get
bullshit
some
today or
good
what?
quality
Sword?
siege. And that's the expectation.
been a
So
little bit of a
difficult to
rating
split these
today.
two, whether
yeah.
it be locally or at the
Oh, he's in sight.
international
Taking
level.
the KZ over after
Yeah,
last
this dude's
game.
in sight,
Boys
bro.
alluded to on the desk.
That's not even
Double
sight.
trap.
What are you talking
I know,
about?
but he's
Indicative
just done.
that Team Liquid Alienware will be looking to exploit
KDS lit.
gaps
Alrighty, bro.
explosively here.
Oh, Maya!
KDS that goes down early.
Maya!
Oh, this kid's set up
Very early.
3B.
We saw a very fast-paced Fortress
Oh, I
yesterday.
can see.
And as this map gets played more and more, teams starting to big
Probably has
advantages,
KDS
certainly on
over.
the
That's
attack.
like
Good
all he
start
takes
for Team Liquid Alienware.
Who?
The overall premise should
KDS
be on this
over.
map defensive
That's what you would
sided
do?
in nature.
No, that's what
But once you
Boots
get down
No.
to playoffs, finals,
Yeah, I have
semi-final on
Maya
the line,
and
you
Cyber.
can
I
throw a
probably
lot of
would have
the
taken
defense and
Vitta King
attack
under
out
like
the window.
15 and a half.
And you factor I in have- that it's I these have two Maya, teams that know KDS, each other Cyber, inside and out. This
and
is an IGL battle.
JV92.
Vitta King
In two different-
and Philippe
in two different ones, yeah.
with their work cut out over the next several hours to remain as focused and as dialed in as possible to then
Because this
marshal
dude
the
just named the
troops
entire fucking
around
line.
the
I named
I named the two people on both teams that they're
gonna
going to
go
go
over.
over. The next few maps is going to be
But you
very
did two different
intriguing to track.
you took
Well, you didn't
Four
take,
different lanes.
you didn't take Cyber, so I'm sorry.
I just said I took Cyber, you fucking
FaZe
idiot.
dominate locally.
Alright, well that your two bets will hit that Cyber and Maya, but
The
other
record
ones.
back home in SAL over the last 3 years. They've
KD's
beaten
line is
this
13
Liquid
kills,
core
bro.
13
Journal.
times. Only to the 5
Oh,
times.
good aim, Souls. You just
For
shit
their
on
opposition
KZ.
as KZ will fall early. Evens things back up 4 versus 4. Just over 60 seconds remaining in the
Sibes?
round. That's a big pick for FaZe. Needed that
Where's
when
Maya?
the
Can we
attack
get
had the extra player
Nitro,
advantage.
Nitro, yeah. Yeah, left.
Nitro ripped from
Let's get Nitro.
Cyber inside a bathroom.
Nice,
This
Cyber.
one
Alright, who's Blackbeard? Who's Blackbeard? Philly Fox locked
Where's Maya?
in, duo.
Crucial
Cyber,
kill
close on the
again
headles.
for FaZe. 2 kills over the last 30 seconds, changing
The most
the
call-ups
course
we've
of
ever
this
given.
round.
Yeah, Team Liquid are gaining
fuck are you
decent
ahead of
information courtesy of that Grim.
No, Maya.
Fucking Vita King, bro.
Oh
Oh,
my
Maya
fucking
dead, no
God,
REUs. The
dude.
purpose of the sentence now null and void. Down to
What?
Nade and JB92.
Nice,
Yeah,
Vita.
Finds the head of Vitta King.
Yep, go to my
What's the
or go to
focus in an
Cyber.
El Clasico
I
like,
like
this is always going to be.
Come on, JV. I need you one kill here, baby boy.
Nade finds one. But Handy.
Laying down the hall. That's a free ass
The
kill.
greatest that this game has ever seen. He's going to be a thorn in the side of Team Liquid
I like the
Alienware.
Cyber.
15 seconds now for the duo. Kid acquired by JB92. Faulty and
Sibes.
unsuccessful. Souls
Sibes
and
with the
Cyber get the last
two-piece.
2. FaZe always look comfortable. They take
Call
the
him
opening
Cyber.
round on Fortress.
Yeah, it was a little
bro.
bit of a
Nice.
shaky start, but only temporary.
Damn, FaZe look
A one-sided
blocked,
fight on
bro.
the exterior did
I know.
net an early advantage for the attack.
Wait, whose map pick is this?
But then with all that util layering still on
No.
offer on the side of the defense,
Bro, it's
despite
attack,
the double
bro. You
trap
fuck
ban,
like
we saw
Lou,
just
shut
how
up.
precarious it was
Bro,
to take map control.
this map is
Then
defense.
transition that in towards side.
Exactly.
Mirror and the
Exactly,
Fenrir.
that's why
You fucking idiot.
Oh shit!
Why not?
Taylor,
Liquid
going on
picked
And
it.
opening up some
defense.
fast
Damn.
playmaking
Told you, bro, lose
opportunities. The
high,
Blackbeard was dealt
I
with in a
didn't even
clinical
realize they're on
fashion.
defense, bro.
And then late in the round, FaZe were
Damn,
incredibly
so-
disciplined, forcing the play forward there from Team Liquid.
Oh boy,
And it's a solid start for FaZe Clan.
This FaZe roster not missing a
Bro,
single
like,
event in the
imagine
last 3
you
years.
see
On the
like
flip
just
side,
the R's name right there
Team
on the
Liquid
other
Alien
side
Web,
versus
of course,
FaZe.
didn't make
And
Salt
you're
Lake
like,
City.
damn, they're gonna win this game.
Also,
And then we win
Montreal
SI.
back in the day when they were
Oh,
with
and then we're gonna lift
Fury
the
up.
trophy, and I'm gonna
But
smack
despite
Jay.
that, in terms of overall
Jay will probably drop
event, which this is trying to be intriguing when you're the back-to-back SI
My
winners
on
in
that
FaZe.
snake.
It is actually
Up and
3-2 in favor of this Team Liquid.
You two
Bro, I would shit on everybody on
Or
FaZe.
if you want to count reload, but
They're all like
don't know if
40,
many
bro.
would,
Like I wouldn't lose a
Apex made the
gunfight.
grand
Like I
final,
just
we
took
count
it.
it.
Jay
Still a
would
trophy in
sell
the
it, do his
cabinet.
own play. Lou would
course,
just smack the shit out of it.
No,
So
Jay
versus
yesterday.
Atlanta, SI
Jay
24
yesterday.
winners,
Yeah, no, I got
with
to.
Fury winning
right now,
reload.
Like, I buy meta glasses and stream the entire land.
Indeed, I say just, but it is just the two SI hammers for FaZe Clan.
Oh yeah,
I'd
you
love
look, you
to
could have like a
add
POV
the
from mine.
Sports World Cup to the trophy cabinet.
Pause.
Good start.
You and Jay,
Now
that has
Command
to
and
have mics
Bathroom.
the
Second
whole
round
time while
will be
playing.
Dorms games.
I'm so good
Our
at
comms got
I'm
the stream.
so fucking good at this game, bro. Let me get in a fucking pro
just
league.
using Jay.
Once again, it's the Fenrir in play for defense.
So chat, if I get a pro league offer, chat, do y'all want me to take it and stop streaming or what?
The stall-out potential that it has on offer against the attacking lineup of Team
Nah,
Liquid,
bro.
where
You gotta
given
stay
their
with
bans
us,
are
dude.
looking to find pockets of space and lurk avenues.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be too
unfortunately, you're under
surprised if
contract. Your buyout is like 20K.
that is a mainstay.
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Potentially even a ban going
Oh,
forward
they're in
post
sight.
round 3, but it's direct this
Cyber,
JV!
bro.
JV at the window.
Come on, JV.
And clean synergy.
Why did
with
I
Blue
love
Box
them say
waltzing in.
looking for a team Jynxzi
JV finds
tournament?
the opening kill. Back to
I'll just
opening
screen
pitch.
check your
Team
bitch
Liquid on the
ass.
attack, but it also makes stairs. KZ goes down. ahead.
KZ!
Sorry, the other way around. Handy will go down to KZ, and it's a two-player start for Team Liquid. If
There's
they
Maya.
can
Maya.
slow the pace down a little bit, there's so much
I need Maya
time on the clock.
to get one here.
Yeah, Felipox did go searching initially over towards Bathroom, but in response to finding that follow-up, they'll consolidate this position. Now try and force out aggression from FaZe. They need
mean,
to
yeah, if
try
I
and
get a
play
team
make
guard.
on this side if they stand any chance in the round.
Aiden
But
said he'll
easier
let
said
me
than
know.
done. Tough positions here for
I
FaZe.
think I'm gonna play the Aiden side.
Yo,
Firmly entrenched
what's
in
the
the
word
side
on that team that
of
wants us to play for them, Mad
KDS is
Dog?
at least keeping that corridor.
Or that not wants
towards
us to play for them,
court
but might pick
covered.
us up.
Mid King then split towards game. So
we
it's
have
I
a
had
good
some,
isolated
so I had
defense
some
right
girls
now
on my
for
stream.
FaZe. In a 3 versus 5, that does make sense. It means
Why?
Results double with a DMR
What the
onto the
fuck?
push from Felipox and Nate.
Maya.
Search together, but Maya finds an angle.
Kill souls, Maya. You got this.
Still, a little bit more winnable now for FaZe as KDS also shuts down JB92.
Bro, this
These are the
chick,
kind
bro.
of rounds you
Jesus,
must be
shut
winning
up,
if you're
man.
Team Liquid now.
Oh.
2 versus 2.
You right as hell.
Maya did slip sight. Can KZ offer
Should've heard the
protection? He's
fucking-
a long
you
way
should've heard the
away.
fucking drums
Isolated
on
bedroom
Fury
side.
was playing.
35 seconds for Team Liquid.
Maya,
And
you
KZ
win this
can't
one.
want either of these two
Oh
players. The
my
junk
goodness.
payloads have been eaten. Maya Souls has gotten
No,
3.
get her out the fucking
It's only
stadium, bro.
KZ.
Get her
That's
ass
gotta
out.
be. That's
Got
gotta be
25
Souls'
seconds, there's still a
girlfriend,
little
bro.
bit of
There's no way.
time inside of
Dude,
Dorms.
I don't know, but
With the kid at his feet, he acquires it. He doesn't
Still
have
lose
the
her
chance
voice
to
after
plant.
2
It's
rounds.
4 from Souls.
Oh my god, that's gotta be Souls' fucking girl
Oh,
right
there
there.
she is. Look
From
at
FaZe Clan.
Oh my
5
god,
versus
bro.
3 start in favor of Team Liquid, and they walk away with nothing. Yeah, a great highlight
Yeah, I
of how
mean, I
strong
guess,
the
bro,
DMRs
she's
can
having
be in the
a
right
good
hands.
time,
Team
bro.
Liquid Alienware failing
Nah,
to
Lou, see
close
what she
that
looks like,
gap.
and now it's all good.
Yeah, now it's like, oh, good,
He
bro.
finna get some
Playing
sloppy
into
toppy later,
Souls,
bro.
Who heading into this match, 4th rated here at the Esports World Cup, 123 EPS.
Yeah, peek before the blitz, Nate. Good shit, bro.
Force both on attack,
Fire brothers better than me.
on defense. And
Yeah,
now
let's
back-to-back
rush through the
rounds where
breach.
Team
Why would they
Liquid
rush
Alienware
through
had
the
winning
breach?
conditions. They've actually painted a pretty good position. Got the open in round 1. Had decent
Oh
pressure
my
towards side
God.
round 2.
That's
and
gonna
on
be after
both
every kill.
occasions, FaZe have been able to stand tall.
Lou, you're gonna have a fan like that.
Oh my gosh, imagine I had a
to capitalize huge round
You would have a fan like that at
4
St.
kills. He
Louis.
starts 6-0 from the opening
Who's
2
gonna have girls
rounds.
like that?
I don't even think he
Lou, for all your guys' games, I'm standing
Team
behind you
Liquid
and doing
Alienware's
that.
map pick of
Yeah,
Fortress.
that's perfect.
No, just go behind us, and every
And
time
Lair
Blue
to follow
dies, just say,
after
that's
this,
my
guys. It's not a
man.
Bro, wait, is
great
everyone?
record on the
That's
flip
my
side.
man.
He's 6-1.
Wait, is like there gonna be hella people
Record
able
over
to
the
watch
last
us
6
and shit?
months.
Like behind
Yes,
us?
bro.
Actually
Okay, so you want me
included
to like,
it started
you
the
want me to like
streak with
kind
a
of break it down
7-0
to how
over
it's gonna
Team
be?
There's
Falcons
gonna be like
back at
30
the Six
teams.
Invitational.
So
like
it's
the
gonna
most
be,
yet.
it's gonna be 2 groups
Team
playing
Liquid.
at a time,
The only winner
and
that had on the map of Lair to follow after this
like,
was
if
an
you're not in
8-6
those
over
2
M80
groups,
of
then
Team
you're literally
Series
just gonna
World
be
Cup.
8 teams, probably.
No, there's 4 teams in a group. I already looked.
I know 2 groups playing
Fans
at
will
a
know, though,
time.
that they do need to
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
do a little better in the early parts of these rounds.
Wait, does
And
that mean
it's
we're gonna be
gonna
playing from like 4 a.m.
Team
till
Liquid.
2 a.m.?
It's 4 a.m. to 2 a.m. Are you retarded?
We have to get through like fucking 10 groups.
Yeah, in terms of that opening.
Okay, then I don't. I don't know how. There is a ton of groups. I
Good or
don't know.
bad?
There's like 8
Off
groups.
with the 50 monthly offer.
Straggling behind some of the
I
top
don't know what they're
performing
gonna do
teams in
then.
that conversion rate.
How are we gonna
at the
get through
event
all
so
those
far.
games?
Holy
in one
shit,
day?
Jay and Luke gotta play a turret without me. Yeah, I would love to see how that's gonna go.
3% conversion
I don't know why you
rate.
think you matter.
So that'll be an intriguing little battle to watch over the course
Oh.
of this series.
Oh no,
That's
balls.
Cyber.
Team Liquid currently posturing top
Bro, I
4.
want to see Nade and Handy just like meet up in a
Probably
spot on
looking
the
to
map.
employ
and
limited
just
vert
duke
and then
it
hit
out.
Dawn.
Why ying him if the blitz is
other
running at
side,
him?
rather?
Why ying him if a blitz is gonna
See
run
what
at
they shape
him?
up for though.
Oh,
Where's
There you
Maya?
go.
To be a little
Maya's right
cautious.
behind him.
Handy's
Go
about to
Maya,
get
go
destroyed.
Maya, go.
On the
Handy's
clear,
about to get
already
destroyed.
knows what's happening. Handy,
Oh my god, he's getting fucked.
gets a little bit
Oh
of pain
my
from the
God.
environmental. So the nitrous out falls
Yeah, I'm
back.
sure he's
Caught
chilling.
by his
Damn,
brother
got killed by
Dave.
his brother.
Opens up the account for another opening kill to Team Liquid.
Nitro,
anyway,
Nitro, Nitro,
halfway
Nitro.
through this 3rd round. Mind
my
you, with that
God.
multi-ban, Blitz or Blackbeard
Oh.
could be banned next after
How are
this.
not
Team
either of them
Liquid
dead?
need to make the most
That
of the
would've been
Blitz.
hand- that was
Maya,
Cyber's
though,
Nitro,
also
too.
very low, joining for Leapok. So even though it's a 5 versus 4,
Yeah,
the
they're
attack
gonna
is
win the
quite
round off that
wounded.
nitro.
Yeah.
They're just 1 HP now. This game's unplayable
They
1
are, but I
HP.
feel like we've been in this position.
Nah, not really,
before.
bro. I mean,
And
you
for
could really.
Leapbox is
They're
so
playing
low on
against this point right
HP.
now.
He'll be under threat from the Nitro from Vita King. Can Team Liquid Alienware
Yeah,
problem
shield 1
solve
HP, dude.
themselves
Yeah,
into
that-
the site this
that's
time
the
around?
wrong
It's a
thing.
matter of conversion.
But it's like
and
unconfirmed
capitalizing
damage.
upon this opportunity.
Souls.
Souls is
This
good
is
for shit right here.
unconfirmed.
Ooh. Like
He's
they
been
don't know
impactful
they don't know
so
he's
far.
tagged.
Haru goes up. Oh my
Well, I mean-
goodness, found the angle.
What?
into the low
How did that
for
kill
Leapbox.
him?
But the second round strike from Souls. They
Nice.
lose Nade as well. Souls finally dealt with though by KZ.
So he's like Boots, bro.
Flank,
Boogeyman
flank,
has
flank,
been
flank.
eliminated.
And Cyber
A
gets
DMR in the
another,
grave.
bro.
But here
Souls
comes
needs to marry
Cyber
that
and the
shit.
rest of FAZE as he combines with Vita King.
Alright, dude.
Get another one.
Into
Come on.
1 versus 3. Well, it starts
You-
with 1.
do you know
2 to
the
go in
monkey
next
from
20
Toy
seconds.
Story? That's
Such
who
a
she
good
sounds
player,
like.
but breaking this cross will be a challenge, especially into the mirror.
15. Time running low. Has still
Oh,
got the diffuser
oh.
in the pocket.
Fucking
Step up shot.
just
Gets
ate
him
that.
quite low. He's expecting a swing. It never came from the direction he thought.
Oh,
Make it
dude.
3 straight to start for FaZe Clan. Whoa.
Oh my god. All right, time out.
And that's the
Time out.
way
The
in
G2
which
guys
these
like,
3
shut
rounds
the
have played
fuck
out. We're towards the tail end
That's the
phase,
fakest wow I've ever seen.
finding win
Hey,
conditions and
Liquid
being able
low-key
to
getting
extrapolate
fucking shit on,
advantage.
bro.
Team Liquid Alien.
I'm making a tweet right now. Looking for protein.
So far has looked pretty strong, but converting late round, cruising problems phase and their ability
why is
to
that
anchor
funny?
on site.
It's just funny
been
when you
phenomenal.
said it.
One thing we haven't seen in
Bro,
these
nah,
3
it's
rounds from
'cause
Team
you
Liquid.
ain't
I'm
got
making
it
a
like that.
tweet right
Fans,
now.
Deimos
Let's
was
get
one.
You ain't
right.
got it like that.
And it looks like we may actually get a tactical
No one's
timeout as
picking
well
you up,
on
top
top of this from Team Liquid. Igor
That's
is
not,
ready to
that's
chat.
not how you say
Tipo
it, that's
assim,
why it's
a gente tá
funny.
fazendo mais difícil, que é o início de round muito bom. A gente tá
The
buscando
way,
as
the way you
outras.
said
Só
it's
que
like
depois
you
vocês
want
estão
to pick up
esquecendo
a
de fazer
protein to
pouquinho
your
da
order.
parada que tipo, é o mais básico do jogo, tá ligado? Então a gente foi fazer o split switch, depois só falou, Case, agora fica aí de boa, prepara as trap ali pra
Are you
gente.
gonna
A
be
gente
the-
conseguiu
are you
jogar um
gonna
pouco
be
mais
the
pra
star
switch,
in
que os caras
Jynxzi
estavam de
esports?
Denari. Ali no W-List, 5v3.
Nah, tava,
Só
bro.
faltou a gente contar e jogar todo mundo junto, tá ligado? Mas tá passando a cal, só que tipo, na hora o cara tá desmolcando. Aqui a gente tá numa vantagem, a gente tem que jogar, tipo, botando mais superioridade numérica nos caras. E agora também
Matt,
fudeu
can
um
you
pouquinho essa
translate what
C4
he's
ali pelo
saying?
sapão. Então,
Yeah,
tipo,
I
a
got
gente
it.
They
vai
actually-
fazer
they
uma
actually got a
bomba
first
com
pick
lead
all
de
four-
tá?
3
Eu
rounds,
quero
they
que
lost
vocês
every
fiquem jogando
time.
ali dronando pra ver
Wow.
o range. A gente
So
tenta pegar o
basically-
PQ o HE, domina aquilo ali, só nós vamos tomar o win e a gente arranja uma killzinha de Sofia.
I
Qualquer
don't
coisa a
know.
gente splita pro colchão, subir do meio, tudo aquilo que a gente combinou.
Basically, I don't know. Wow.
Let me listen to this
So
song.
3 rounds
yeah.
straight for FaZe,
I
an
know
early
Spanish, I
tactical
don't know
timeout from
Portuguese.
Team Liquid Alienware.
Dude, they're damn near the
What I
same
will say,
thing.
guys, though,
They're not,
in the
though.
3 rounds that we've seen, 3 straight opening kills for Team Liquid.
Let's
The
see
the
thinking
early
way too
battles
fucking
they've done
fast.
well,
for
but
me
where
to
they're
be
lacking, of
confident.
course, the onside execute. Where's the utility layering? A lot of it is just dry
I'm not
swing
even
after
fluent in
dry
Spanish.
swing.
I'm like,
The DMR.
He basically said that
In terms of actually
his
on
brother's
site,
better
there's not
than
a lot.
him.
In that example, the
they're
utility
gonna drop
was
him
somewhat
for-
there,
You
right?
guys
For
suck.
used down the corridor.
Yeah, but that's
it's
offside.
Stop aiming with your
It
dick.
was FaZe's
and shoot
ability,
them.
though, to cut that cross and then weaken the onside hit.
Yellow.
FaZe are just responding really well positionally, and just the read that they have on these pushes has been spot on. Which is a frustrating feeling, because Team Liquid probably aren't in the mindset that they're playing all that poorly right now. It's just that FaZe are outmatching them.
Yeah, I mean, they're starting the rounds well. They've had all 3 opening kills. None of them, of course, have been converted, so it means nothing. It clearly shows, though, that they're having a rather comfortable time getting into the building, getting into good positions, win the initial battles. Where they're struggling, then, is that mid to late
Alright,
game
Maya.
adaptation has been much better. FaZe,
I
good
need to
positioning,
see
good shot taking.
a liquid chick
And again, though,
scream
I just feel like
at
Team
her
Liquid could
screaming.
utilize some of that utility
Dude,
a
please
little
don't
bit
get the
better.
women to start fighting.
Command Bathroom coming up into the fourth
No,
round.
Nah, that'd be fire.
His
That
fortress,
shit will
though,
really
There's
never end.
whole
most defenders
there's
sided
whole
map.
lore about the girlfriends of players in Call of Duty, and they would
It's the
like
kind of
literally
map
scream
that
at
a
each
5-1
other during
half
the game.
phase could easily then be replicated by Team Liquid into
Made
the
it so
second
much more
half.
entertaining.
It wouldn't be completely that
Don't worry,
shocking.
bro. Jay's girl will be there when we're playing.
Oh yeah,
Noting as
that'll be
well
great.
FaZe have taken the Deimos out of play, limiting a bit of info.
Jay will probably
gathering.
like.
Team Liquid are
Jay will
left to
probably
actually
leave
go
mid
the
round and give her a
wide route.
kiss. I'm not
I
gonna
already
lie.
So trying to
know
enable
she's
that
gonna sit like
layering and
literally on
clearance.
top of him, like
Well,
next
mine
to
wasn't
him.
even
That's
played
gonna
the
distract
first
the
3
fuck out
rounds,
of
but
him.
it means you don't have to worry about that becoming a problem.
They didn't go the Fenrir route though, which has been
I'm gonna have to like
quite damning.
block
for the
her
attack.
from sitting next to him.
Third time we're going to see the Fenrir. No kills yet from Handy. So it hasn't been needed. Jynxzi's taken very, very low, and this has also been a common theme in this first half. Team Liquid Alienware, while they're getting the opening kills, what's not noted is the fact that FaZe are also getting them quite low in a lot of these rounds. We've seen Felipox on the Blitz twice now be taken down to 1 HP. That makes it a lot harder then for the shield play executing into the site.
I'm not gonna lie, Liquid's gonna get shitted
Mirror
on.
deployed here as well from FaZe once again to help offer on-site support. Felipox will be relaying the message. You can see him calling furiously. A triple impact attempt down
Oh
below
my
from
God,
Nade,
you
though,
missed the zone?
will not. And that is a successful result.
So it does make holding behind that mirror a little bit more difficult and challenging for FaZe. Obviously would have liked to have found a kill, but it does open that up and denies the position to be held. Good swing from Cyber, though. They get
Oh
active.
my
First opening
God.
kill for FaZe. Another one around the corner, though. Cyber
Why
was
you
ready
Cyber?
for it. Nade
Fuck you,
got
Cyber.
the free
Why are
kill.
you
Mirror window pop.
Oh!
Broken anyway.
Downed
Solos,
him.
by the way, taken
Oh.
down inside a bathroom. This is much
Alright,
better for
3v4,
Team
come
Liquid
on.
in terms of their
Right,
on-site
right.
attacking
Oh my
play.
Down two, he down two. Call that out, call that out.
JB92.
Trying to get
It's
the
a
kill
flurry.
instead of going to the
Hold
next one.
trades with Biddy
Oh
Kingston.
my
He's got
God.
his brother. Maya quick trade.
Get that kill, that
One versus
JB92
two.
kill.
The souls of
Get it, get
DBS
it.
quite low.
Yeah.
Member of this core team, the former Liquid man himself, in Maya.
Oh my
Stop
God. What the
KDS.
fuck are they doing,
It's a
man?
bloodbath to begin on Fortress as FaZe Clan make it 4 straight to start.
Dude, it's just like my team on Fortress.
And again,
My old
so
team.
close for Team Liquid Alienware. But FaZe and their ability to maintain the trade tempo in
The
that
fuck
round
are they
was
doing?
absolutely spot on.
Yeah, I knew we were gonna beat you guys on Fortress Nugs.
It's got to be a frustrating
I said to
start, though,
pick
especially
Lair,
for
and Heideke goes,
Felipox
nah, bro,
furiously
Lair will
making
be
these
up, pick
calls, and
Fortress. And I said, I'm sure.
just not able to
Lair
withstand the
would
pressure
not be
on
up.
site
That was
continues to be
that was
delivered
my
here courtesy
confirmed next man.
of FaZe. Cyber responded nicely down below, but that was immediately traded. Felipox there, Dynavitic King again, also traded.
And we
But
really
that
could
was
have
a
3
switched
of
on
you
his
guys.
particular position.
I
left
really
Maya
think
in a
Lair
very
could take
tricky
Fortress.
1 versus 2.
I mean,
And great
3-0, you
discipline
guys
and
won
position in
guys.
late
Oh,
round.
wait,
Both
no.
lost.
players
We
were
would- if we would've won
susceptible
Fortress,
one
could've
shot
3-0.
to that DMR.
Oh, well.
But it wasn't to be for
Hindsight's
Team Liquid.
20/20.
FaZe 4-0 up.
Team Liquid's going to need something to turn around quickly. 2 rounds to go in this half. But we've said this plenty of times, guys. With these kind of maps, 4-0 start phase, absolutely perfect. Haven't done anything wrong. Still, you lose the next 2 rounds. And it ends up being a pretty even half for a map like Fortress. So they must stay locked in for FaZe Clan. Heading into the 5th round,
who got
it
me
will be
sick,
Dorms
bro?
games once
Where'd he crash
again.
out?
Back in the 2nd round, that was probably the closest Team Liquid have come to winning one of
Who
these
the
sites.
fuck got me
Of course, that
sick,
was the 4K
bro?
quad round from Souls. That really
The random
stopped them
drop
in their
the club
tracks
that
from
you
taking
trusted.
Dorms game, so we return once again. Virtually the same lineup that FaZe Clan have been running
My name's
for
Mingo,
the
agent.
majority
Appreciate you,
of this half. They've been really leaning on the Azami, the Fenrir. Smoke, Rooney is seeing a lot of play. We actually do see the Kaid now for the first time in this entire half.
I'm reloading.
As for Team Liquid Alienware, we will see the Maverick employed.
Chat, what are y'all saying, bro? I don't talk to girls, bro.
Are they gonna go below?
And Team Liquid potentially posturing for this triple Zoe from below once again.
Yeah,
but
bro, they
maybe
got
with
the
a little
Sophia.
better
Like, do you think we would be down 4-0 to FaZe? Fuck no.
Some of that has been heard, though, by these defenders on site,
You'd be down
courtesy
6-0.
of the hatch being breached. And so Handy will call that to the rest of the team. FaZe could elect to once
just
again
floor
invest down
banging
below
though.
to contest that or trade, or otherwise just be aware that it's potential set
Chat,
play
on
here
God
from
we
Team
wouldn't.
Liquid.
KZ trying to play off those yellow pings with the impact trick down below from the Zofia.
Oh my
Handy's sitting
God.
waiting,
Yes, he whiffed.
captures
Oh.
out KZ. They also got rid of Philippox.
And this
It's a
girl's
double kill
screaming in my
straight
ear,
from
bro.
FaZe to begin
Maya.
the round.
Yeah.
Maya does find a very critical trade though.
Maya's
onto
our
Handy,
only hope to
just
get this girl to
offset
stop
some of that
fucking
early
yelling.
damage.
And KZ, but KZ's like not even playing good right now.
But really, 5 rounds in, and the tempo has just been maintained from FaZe the entire time. Maya
Maya has a gap. Maya has a gap.
Tower, Cyber headshot on the JB92. Well, this is starting to look really
God.
brutal to watch.
This shit.
My parlay's
FaZe
shocked,
on
bro.
another
My parlay's
level right
shocked.
now, 5-0 start Fortress. This has not even been close. For an El Clasico match, this has been all too one-sided.
Nuke the whole
Final
team, bro.
round of the half. Team Liquid on the verge of being flawless here on their map pick of Fortress.
Well, Jake, you and I know better than most.
I'm
that
sure Nate's
Team
shit talk
Liquid
really
have that
worked here.
comeback potential, but as it stands right now, FaZe are well and truly in control of this opening map. It's so one-sided.
The bigger picture, though, is the actual gameplay that we're seeing. There's not a whole lot to suggest. I mean, for Team Liquid, needed to make the most of it in the first 3 rounds when they were finding early kills.
I hope they give me a
Certainly the
camera
round in
like
which
that
they had a
at St.
5
Louis,
versus
like
3
they can see me
advantage.
smack
The
that
last
shit.
2 rounds, though, coinciding with the timeout call from Mingo.
Instead of giving him a
Since
fist
then,
bump, I'll
FaZe
just
has gone
smack the top of his head.
The next 2 rounds, even more brutal, even more dominant. Back-to-back opening kills, one from Cyber, one from Souls.
Team Liquid have tried different avenues, right? They tried
I told them
a
I'm
lot
gonna bring
they played
symbols
shields
and
throughout,
smack
but
the side of
early
their
was
head
main
like Tom
focus.
and Jerry.
Didn't quite work out. They pivoted to the sense. Again, didn't quite work out with the layering. The Zofia in the last 2 rounds, not netting anything. They continue to try these different ideas, but FaZe are countering in terms of their positioning, contesting this vert down below, contesting the utility prior to that, and having the means to deal with the shields at the opening of the half as well. Team Liquid, they're trying, they're testing FaZe, but FaZe are up to the challenge.
Goes without saying, really, this is a must-win round for Team Liquid Alienware. 5-1 half is a little bit more salvageable on a map like Fortress
Look, they're
going
doing
into
our
defense.
push.
I mean, yeah, they just gotta get one, bro. They gotta get one.
Well, it will be close to impossible, but funnier things have happened.
Look, you thought Liquid was gonna win, Luke? Come on, bro.
I didn't bet on it.
Not
so.
the way that they wanted to start here
Fucking
in this
idiot.
quarterfinal.
Well,
And if we're going to be completely candid, I think the winner of
Alright.
this is probably favorites in the next matchup against GK. Certainly would be if it's FaZe. Maybe GK versus Liquid would be a little bit more of an even match.
let me show you a good thing.
Hitting Cafe. Goyo for the first time in the half from FaZe, so a little bit of extra on-site
They have this
utility to deal
mirror.
with for Team Liquid Alienware.
Oh my gosh.
They bring double hard breach at the
Oh.
window. Cyber, how free is that?
Kill Maya. Get
Too
the
easy.
Why would you? Are you?
And then
retarded?
gets rid of Maya.
Yo, if she screams again, bro.
Philippox was able to get one back, but if we're
You
being
scream it
honest,
again,
FaZe
how
are
do I
just in
tell you?
total control. Yeah.
Bro,
Damage done, you take the double
Liquid
for the
is
trade there every
ass.
day of the week,
I'm not
especially
even
with
joking. If I
preset
was there, I
util.
would like to actually
As we see
go
FaZe now peel back to site, final
Oh
reinforcements.
no, I'm just
deployed.
telling her to
the
shut
shit
Once
out of
again,
her.
I'm just
reinforcements
telling
on
her to
play.
shut
It's been
up, bro,
mainstay
I'll be
for them in
honest.
the half. It's providing really,
you're
really
shutting
good
like
inside
that-
pressure, presence, and info late
Okay, I'm
round.
gonna deal with the gal.
Can FaZe achieve the
What she
6th
said?
somehow
round?
win this
I
round.
mean,
Liquid.
very doable. Now,
He said
4v3
something,
minute left, and
baby.
what we haven't seen from Team Liquid is the ability to execute.
Oh,
this
mine
That's the
JV92,
next
my
step here
2
in this
overs
plan
are
for the 6th
dead.
round. It's going to take something very
I
special.
think that's Souls' kid, too.
ADS
Oh
Souls
my
in the jungle
gosh.
payloads. Oh my
my
goodness,
God.
Handy to it. The doorway swing from Infirmary. KZ
Yo,
just
we
eats
would
that
not
to
be
the
down
face.
6-0 on God.
Nate and Philippe
Like,
look a
what?
little lost and out of ideas. Somewhat split, looking to double push inside
Maybe
of
we should be
Infirmary.
in pro league.
Bro, I'm
Whoa.
trying to
Not
tell
gonna be
you,
given
bro.
Or afforded
Oh.
any kind of space. Handy wanting to meet them head on, and even if he falls,
my
plenty
gosh, he's
of
inside.
defenders still further back.
Please,
Nate
somehow,
has
somehow.
been winning the brother battle.
They can win this.
Nice,
The
nice,
war
nice.
Somehow.
has been going the way
One
of
round
the
is all I
Box
need.
Box 2 wins
Call,
his
call,
1v1.
call,
It's
call.
definitely more doable.
Call,
Souls
call.
on a flank elsewhere. Keep
Hack
that in mind.
cam.
Not just
They're
gonna
gonna
kill
get
him.
hacked.
Very well. Nate hasn't
What
crossed
was
yet.
that
If
nitro?
Souls goes all the way
Wait, that
infirmary,
was nitro.
Doorway's going to
That's
catch
good.
and cut off
That's
Nate.
good.
Nate needs to be ready. Vidiking, huge nitro cell. Nate is very much now aware, but nothing
my
he can
God.
do. Indeed, 6 straight rounds on the defense from FaZe Clan.
Wow, this is really a
A
masterclass.
statement that the
They're not even doing anything special, bro.
champions are here for another trophy.
They're just winning every. I mean,
Yeah,
actually,
FaZe
they're
is
not
a,
even
like,
winning
a-
every engagement.
They're not a flashy team. They just play defense. Everything.
Best default team in the world.
Só
Every
pela mina tá discutindo com os
game.
caras ali, velho. Fala aí, mano. Fala aí. Tua mina tá discutindo com o torcedor dos caras ali.
Matt, can you translate?
Basically, we need to demoralize the shit out of them and win right now. And we're gonna do a rush. We're gonna do a blitz, Ying, Blaz, rush, wherever they are.
They're not gonna go signal one of those ops.
Yes, they are. They're gonna go blitz, Ying, Blaz, and they're gonna run in corridor into master.
Do you guys see the chat of like, the main channel?
Morreu lá fora do Terminal.
Everyone's saying,
Eu tô vendo a tela dele aqui de trás, tá ligado?
we're just talking about the girl.
Não,
She's
tá
ruining the
bem,
She's
viewer
getting the attention she
experience.
wants. She's getting the attention she wants. dude.
She's ruining the
A gente
viewer
tomar atitude
experience.
de ir lá e querer matar, tá ligado? Beleza, tipo assim, vocês entenderam errado a call do Maia ali, do cara full esquerda, só que combina o que a gente tá querendo fazer, tá ligado? A gente pega um 5v3, a gente joga 2
This
caras,
guy's
vira
saying-
3v3, depois
this
tá,
guy's
guys, o que a
saying
gente vai
chalk
fazer,
the
tá
map.
ligado? Isso aqui não é um
I'ma start
time que tá
talking
se
about next
entendendo,
map.
tá ligado? Tipo, então acho que isso é uma parada que a gente tem que tomar cuidado agora pra defesa, tá ligado? Agora vai ficar foda, vai ser a
No,
mesma
honestly,
coisa lá da
adds
outra
up,
vez.
I
Tipo
can't
assim,
lie.
vamos pelo menos
Cyber
vender cara
is
isso
kinda
aqui, tá
old.
ligado? É uma série, tá de boa, só que, mano, não tá nada demais.
Yeah, but
Oh boy, what a heart from FaZe Clan. Guys, that is an all-time display.
Defender side of map, defender side of map,
going into
guys.
the next 6 invitational, they're going to be hard to stop.
That's what I'm
And if
saying.
they're just picking up on form, I mean, this is what they're capable of. Look, defense fortress. So adding
Yeah,
the
2 million.
context, there is a level of expectation to
Yeah,
defend
size
well
3
on this
million.
map. But they didn't just defend well, they defended incredibly well. 6-0 against a high-quality outfit in Team Liquid Alienware. El Clasico match, Team Liquid map pick.
Damn, bro.
Statement
El Clasico
as
match.
to how
they're getting
good
6-0.
they are. When they're on form, there's not many that can stop them.
No. I don't know if my ears were deceiving me, but I don't think FaZe were really talking all that
All
much.
this
at
to
the
get
halftime
to by
break.
Geeke.
Understandably so. A strong lead, and now a matter of just getting the job done.
Nugs, why do
I
you
don't know how
sound
to
like
tell you,
Well,
Yaga is
prepared and
not
ready
beating
for
FaZe.
Lair.
What'd you say?
Why do you sound like
Who knows if
Stompin'?
that's going to play out in a similar
Sure I
fashion
sound
as
like
the bands
that?
roll through. Kai,
You guys have
Goyo,
like the same voice.
accompanying the Monty and the Snake.
To me, they do.
All 10 players back inside of the server. We temporarily only had 9, but it would appear as if we are heading to Bathroom and Commanders up first here, courtesy of Team
like-
Liquid
just like
Alien. We're
Chick
now
sounds like
being
me.
on defense.
You guys actually sound
And I wonder what's running through their minds at the moment as we look back
No,
at the
you
replays
guys actually
of
sound
We,
like
the
we
final
definitely
round
do
of the
sound
half.
alike. Because whenever I
Got
like
aggressive
watch
That
sounds
like
like
your
your
tongue,
and whilst
older
eventually he
brother.
did fall,
that's
took
yeah.
two with him.
How old are you, Chick? You're probably older than me.
Strong advantage
Yeah,
afforded
he's
to
3
FaZe.
years older than me.
Ruthless in their ability to deny that site control.
6 is on.
That's
The
little
Fleetpox
uncle.
desperately trying to get
So
that
not older than
diffuser
Sog.
on the
Nugs is
ground
like
for the first
32.
time in the half. Was denied courtesy.
How old
of
do you
that
think I
ultra
am?
assault. And it was
I
a straightforward
genuinely
conversion
think you're probably
from
20.
there. It's pretty rare you see a
21.
6-0 half, and I really did not anticipate it between these two.
You know what's even rarer that you don't see often is a 6-0 comeback.
Fuck it, we've done it before.
And it has happened before. May
Just finish that or map, bro.
at some point in future will happen again. I'm not saying it's going to be this game,
You think they're complaining
but it
about
is
the girl?
always something to keep in the back of your mind.
We can't hear
Statistically,
shit.
it is
Just tell us to shut
incredibly
up.
likely it'll happen again at some point.
That's why we're down
Better way than for
6-0.
Team Liquid Alienware to do it here and now at the Esports World Cup
She's giving
quarterfinal, El
thumbs.
Clasico. They go
She's
defense,
literally
it is their
screen
map
peeking
pick.
for
Don't
them
be
and
too
screaming,
surprised if they do
telling
get a
them where
couple
we're
of
at.
rounds in a row. But the problem is they cannot even afford
wonder why they're
one
tank pod.
round to
It
go
has
against
to
them.
be.
And that's the difference between like a 5-1
No,
half,
my
certainly
keyboard is
4-2,
not
where you're
working.
afforded a little bit more room. They have to be perfect, as FaZe were. And boy, FaZe were perfect. For Team Liquid, guys, I mean, if you really want to look at the half, you can almost break it down into the first 3 rounds and then the second.
Oh, I thought he had a
round.
kid.
The first 3 rounds, Team Liquid, all 3 opening kills. They got good entry, they got good
I thought he had
start to
kids.
rounds, good advantages. Certainly one of them was a 5 versus 3. Couldn't capitalize. Then the next 3 rounds, 3 straight opening kills for FaZe.
that guy have
Always in
a-
control, super comfortable,
an
and very,
R6
very
tattoo?
dominant.
Is that what I just
For
saw?
Team Liquid Alienware, it was the first 3 rounds where it really messed up. Needed to
low-key
probably
tech,
walk away
no?
with at least 1, certainly 2 were possible. They couldn't
Oh my
achieve that.
God.
Now find themselves in this predicament.
how you
They
get
do
the
have a
R6
tech pause to go into the second half.
Oh,
As
wait,
you can
hold
clearly
on.
see, Eagle
Oh my
had
God,
he's
some
tweaking.
communication issues, so the game has been paused. But it is
Yeah,
There
replay
was
the whole
issues-
map. Fuck it.
6-0.
Bro,
this big guy don't even like care, bro.
For reference, bathroom command
There
will
was
be
issues in another one where
first
they had
side
to wait
choice
because
for
the
Team
wildcard
Liquid.
coach
Of
couldn't
course,
talk to
Lair
us.
How are they
following
down
after this,
6-0?
and for
You
those that
couldn't
haven't
get
one
one
round.
round.
You
Y'all had a
got
5-minute
minutes.
streak
about
twice.
Lair, as I mentioned it earlier, I'll repeat it again. A 6-1 record
This
for
mic's probably
FaZe
not
on the
working
map
on
of
his
Lair over the
headset.
last 6 months. For Team Liquid Alienware, a 1-3 record over the last 4 months, with losses being to NIP, Furia, and FaZe Clan.
Dude, he's
The
telling
only
them what
win
to do
5
every
days ago
round of
against
the entire
M80,
rest of the
that was an
game. They're gonna
8-6.
win.
It's not a high-strength map for them.
They're coming back.
Have they even taken a timeout?
Yeah, never a nice feeling when
yeah, they
you're
took it down to,
experiencing the tech pause as well when you're facing a 0-6 deficit, but always an element
Damn.
here in the LAN environment that needs to be
Can't get a
contended
single
with.
fortress attack.
So a couple
That's
of fist
crazy.
bumps fly, and so I presume that will be resuming proceedings.
How many rounds y'all getting on FaZe?
And that will be the case.
More than
The
this.
question now
You want
remains
my honest
is,
opinion?
how many rounds will it take for FaZe to get the job
On
done here
Fortress?
on Fortress?
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to get 7-0,
I'd say
do
we'd
you?
probably get 3 or 4.
Like that,
Yo,
you're
Oxy,
gonna
you in
get
the
at least
Oxy?
1 here. Although 7-1, I think in
Are you
Brazilian
starting
law
attack or
terms
defense?
isn't much better anyway. So really,
matter.
you probably
Bro,
got to
one
lose
guy
this
we
at
could
least
beat FaZe.
7-2
One
at
guy.
minimum. If your Team Liquid anything where you've
I don't know
got to
about
get at least
Fortress,
2
but I do
rounds.
think
If you
it's
don't, it's going to look
it's
really
possible
awful.
we could beat them
At the
on
end of the
a
day,
couple
teams
maps.
do
No,
take each
we're
other's
beating them
map
on
picks.
Fortress.
That
We've never
does
lost
happen,
it.
But Lair has not statistically at all been a good map for Team Liquid Alienware.
That is true. We actually have
It's going to
never
be a
lost
very,
Fortress.
very difficult series. From here on out now, the series is going to be almightily difficult.
We brought it up for the
Oxy, are you
first
gonna get any
time
clips from
against
that full
Nugs
stream or
in
not?
Grand
We can't.
Finals, and
The
then,
entire
then we
series.
played it 3 times.
Oh,
since
that's an
then.
all-timer.
Hey, like we said before, we have seen that previously.
That's why I can't even lie that I can't even like
at least a
blame you guys for
variation
picking
of it.
Fortress, 'cause we literally never played it before you
I think
guys.
Team Liquid will have the ability to reset and come back stronger on that second map, but it's no guarantee up against this FaZe outfit that up until this particular point have played phenomenally well. Again, Team Liquid have thrown so much at them. They didn't just play one set strat the entire first half. They were continuing to experiment, and FaZe had the means to counter it, which put them in a really awkward position now. Trailing significantly on defense. It has to be a one
Nah,
round
Oxy,
at
you
a
can get it
time
from Lose
approach
VOD.
for Team Liquid Alienware.
And as well, when you're 6-0 down, like, you know, you want to be a little bit aggressive. You want to be able to take fights, have no fear, kind of like what we saw from FaZe in the first half, swinging opportunities, clearing out certain positions, holding more aggressive positions. Mentally, that's a little bit more difficult to do if you're Team Liquid, because you know you cannot lose a single round. But at the same time, if you just if all 5 just completely fall back, play bunker sight, boys, that's so much easier than for FaZe. They have to find a good middle ground where they feel comfortable to take certain fights, to still be somewhat aggressive, but also not do it in a reckless manner. So far, slow start to the round from FaZe on their attack. KDS taking a little bit of control towards lobby. Of course, Sight is command bathroom on the second floor. It's Cyber that shuts down Nade. Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of move from Nade. No gas bait usage. It's a dry swing, and it's an easy kill for Cyber, who's now on 9 kills. That is a little bit reckless from your smoke player.
And now puts the spotlight on
that's not even reckless.
Does he eagerly contest? Does he try and fall back?
Nice.
Keep it barrier. Is a success. Good coverage
KZ dies to
elsewhere.
beat a king.
KZ does fall.
FaZe continue to hold the advantage.
This shit is
Elite
just
Box dead by Handy. Oh, this is going to be a 7-0 smashing here at the Esports World Cup.
In the semifinals or quarterfinals.
This could cause scars for Team Liquid Alienware.
Bro, what the fuck, dude?
And El Clasico is
Lou, you want
supposed
to
to
bet
be
on
the best
Liquid?
match that you can possibly
Like,
have.
I don't
The
even
best
know if I wanna
matchup, but
bet on
this
them
has
now,
been
bro.
anything but.
No, we're not, bro.
JB92
Do not do what you
needs
said.
all
We're
4
gonna
kills,
bet on
and
the
they're
team that
sitting,
loses in
waiting,
the
and
first
ready.
round. They were not
He gets
winning.
one,
This was
and
their
that's
map pick. This was
It's
Liquid's
a
map
know, but
pick.
7-0.
Their coach is gonna like talk
Flawless
to
from
them.
FaZe
right?
Clan.
No, there's no coming back from
Total
that.
domination
Imagine your
against
guys'
their
mental like
Brazilian
being 7-0.
brothers.
You're not winning
And
this
their
game.
map
I
pick
mean,
of
nah,
Blair is
we
up
would just be like,
next.
alright, chalk them down, bro.
It's going to take an almighty team
like talking
to
to
shut
them.
these
We
guys
just got-
down.
you guys just
The
be
Team
fucking
Liquid
Bro,
not
no,
only
we wouldn't, bro.
delayed,
7-0 is
but proved to
different,
be
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
very,
7-0 is like we
very
already
difficult.
accepted
How
our
do you
loss.
mentally come
Like, I
back
feel like us
from
losing
7-0?
like 7-8 or like
You're asking the wrong
7-5.
person.
Oh yeah,
Jake.
losing
I don't
8-7
think I would
is
have it in me.
worse.
Or not even like
Team
7-4
Liquid will look to
is worse than
recuperate.
7-0 because like
But
once we
even
get to that
mental aside,
5-0
it's just the
moment,
ability
we're
of
like
FaZe
kind of
to find
accepting
so many
failure
good win
at that
conditions and shut down.
How do
other
you get
opposition.
7-0'd in Pro
They're
League?
such a brutal team to face.
Like, I honestly think I don't
And
even
this best of 3 is
think
not
it'd be
playing
fair,
as
bro.
I
And
anticipated.
then we'd come back on the
Did
layer.
anticipate that
And we'd
over
be
On
like,
the
alright,
layer?
The
we'd
result
be like,
FaZe
alright,
certainly
boys, let's
were
lock
On
it
is
in.
going to
layer.
be a high
And then
contention.
listen, I would just get on that ash.
7-0. I almost
You know
feel
what I'm
as if
saying?
I'm
I'd
in
be
a
in
dream.
sight.
This
Jay
feels
would be right there with
bewildering.
me.
Yeah, that's
that
just
was
like
even a
embarrassing, bro.
possibility. And this series now is on a knife's edge for Team Liquid Alienware. They must respond.
Kaz, we
all
might play
out.
you tonight, bro.
The FaZe, one map
Might play
away
you
from a
on
semi-final
Good game,
appearance
bro.
tomorrow against GK.
What time's that shit start?
Absolutely heavy favorites.
What's funny,
For a
bro?
team that
What
hasn't
the
won
fuck
anything
is
since
Guys,
the
this
sixth
is a good
invitational
game.
in the last 3
Nah,
years.
Lou, that's why I
It
focus.
seems
Lou,
like
Like what?
he
Because
missed.
it's gonna be a good game, bro.
But the
It's
job
a fun game to watch.
It's a BO1,
This is the
bro.
El Clasico.
It's a
Sure,
BO3.
7-0. We did
BO3,
not anticipate
whatever.
that. It's as one-sided as it can
Still gonna be a good
possibly
game,
be.
bitch.
But Team
When's it
Liquid,
start?
can they respond on the
just look at
second
Kaz,
half?
you
We'll
can
have to
Hard.
wait and see for now, though.
They-
Back over
Yeah,
to
like,
boys
what
with
if
the
Kaz
Days.
beats us?
So yesterday, Kaz said if I qual for XGS, I'm
From
T2.
FaZe, it was almost a
You can't even
non-existent
qual- you know what,
run
you
of
can't even
response
qual.
from
It's
Team
open
Liquid
sign
Alienware,
up.
who do not
You don't
get a
even
single
qual.
round on Fortress.
You sign up, you're in the
FaZe come
league.
in into the El Clasico and
Yeah, and tell 'em
like
it's a
Sinard
T3
said,
league.
make it look anything but relaxing and iconic.
I made a cup of ramen in the green room and I turned around and it was 5-0. I don't really even know what happened. I blinked and we're already, the series is already over. We're talking about a map too. I mean, great call from you going into this. You said we're talking about Vidaking, we were talking about the IGLs, and I mean, absolute dominance, great adaptations, just great way to shut down the Cavalry.
Yeah, they couldn't really even get a footing into that game. These rounds, our defenses, our setups, they had so much utility ready to stop
was
their plays.
embarrassing, huh?
And you saw them playing so
There's
well off each
31
other too.
teams.
Have to highlight Souls in the DMR.
That was
really just been
embarrassing.
an anchor for this team for so long. One of the most experienced
Chat,
players,
everybody put
support
every-
players
all
in
their
this
money on,
game,
Liquid
really
coming
showing
back.
why he's still here.
What made FaZe so successful in that?
I mean, there's
Because
some good teams
you know,
in
you
here.
look at the quality, the caliber of these teams, the awareness. You know, you would think that there would be at least one moment that they could
where do you see
capitalize
that? Where
on
do you see
FaZe's
that?
weakness, but they didn't show any.
I mean, my biggest thing every time it comes to FaZe, and again, it's the reason
Let's
why
put
they're
in
the
notes
two-time
right
world
now.
champions, is everyone is so quick to respond at what's in front of them and
There's
what the
like
next step
5
is, how they can
T2
help
level
their
teams, I
opponent. I
think.
mean, how they can help
5
their
or 6.
teammate, how they can win a round, and you see it with
Like
every
7,
single
though.
round. Every player
Yeah,
is
y'all
moving
are
with a
Kiki
purpose.
Mori.
You will never question the rotations,
Sage.
the angles that are being held by
Alright.
FaZe. They always are
TWC,
perfect in
that's
their
5,
timing,
Pack Runner
in their
6.
pacing, in just the momentum that they
you're right.
carry.
Especially too on the defensive side, you have to look at when
Well,
they're
there's a
in
couple
these
teams
trade
that have
games,
weird names
if
that
they're
are
able
also-
to trade
yeah, like
out of
this
these
is
5v5s,
Karn & Co.
get into these
basically, so this is
2v2s,
also a
but have the
T2 team,
composure to
basically.
not
Not a
give
good
kills
Karn &
back
Co
and play
team,
the
though.
2v2 with
What is
each
it?
other and
Bless,
in sync
Karn,
and actually
the
force
Poa,
those deep win cons like
Max.
the Bastards are
Is that
saying,
Rice?
making sure that Liquid is always having to solve that next
Is
step.
it WRY?
It's a difficult thing as well. I mean, any
Riot,
advantage in a
Jacob,
matchup
Siege
where
Gaming,
your
Payne,
teams know each other
Coach,
so well and they're so
R6CP.
experienced
Yeah,
against one
that's
another, it's gonna
Jacob.
be heavy to go against.
He
But
just
this
turned
felt
18.
too
He-
lopsided.
he's
I
good,
think,
he just
even
don't
for
give a
the
fuck about the
expectations
Right.
from many of us
Yeah,
who
he
knew
don't give a
FaZe were
fuck about
coming
the
in
game.
as just
Thirty-four
such a
months he loves.
successful
He's good
team.
though.
I mean, this is the phase that you don't want
That's
to
not
be
even a
going
bad
up against
team.
when they are on form.
They're
I
all
mean,
right.
when they are in sync with one another. I mean, I have to feel
Karn
bad
and
for
Vapoa
the
on
Team
being on the
Liquid
same team is
Alienware
kinda
guys
funny.
because they were trying to make these Put the rounds whole swing into house their on favor. you. Even in the first 3 rounds, they had had
mean,
the
you know
opening
who.
kill, but they were not able to convert. And then when you look on
Who's
the
your
side of FaZe, they
IGL,
were
by
able
the
to
way?
convert their opening kills and then get into the single attacking round that
Oh,
they
yeah,
needed.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
as you were
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, they
Yeah,
play those
like
2v2s,
Italian.
those 3v3 scenarios
I
of
know
constantly putting
Guys,
themselves
why do
in
you
the
keep
winning
trying to go
advantages where
pro,
they're
like,
always
or
leaving
join a
themselves
T2T?
with
Why?
that man advantage?
Can I
He's
like
actually
play
on
the
a decent
game?
team.
Honestly,
He's actually
if
on a
you're
decent
a
team,
fan,
right?
I'm finna
It
pack
can't
you
get
today.
worse
Nah.
than
I'm finna pack you today, bro.
They can reset, go map 2, and hopefully get back in this game.
There's some reality to that, and I think there is some salvation to the
gonna pack
idea
you today,
that when
bro.
things are
Not
going
talking
so
to you.
bad, you gotta just like I mean, how, you know, take it all away. Fine, I got nothing. But from that is clarity, because you get to see, okay, well, we need to get one, and one is better than anything that we did in that last round. I want to talk Souls, though. You were talking about some of the graphics here that we put together for matchups in it. So we prepared something. Let's throw it up if we have a chance to do it. And hit me up with what this storyline for you means, guys.
I mean, he's just been a staple of the scenes for so long, going back to even when I was looking to aspire to be a pro player, when I became a pro player playing against him. Just a solid backbone. You see him on this DMR getting so many crucial kills, and not even crucial, but just stopping the main push, stopping the shields with the DMR, making sure he's
we would never go down 7-0, bro. On
you
God.
see too at the cost, he's finding that impact not only in one round, but consistently over the game here.
I mean, I spoke with, I believe, KDS after their series and like the quarterfinals.
Like nobody on FaZe scares me, bro.
Being able to know that you have Souls on your back line, that you can do everything in the beginning of the round, but you have Souls laying in wait. And he said, "There's no other player that." Yeah,
I appreciate you.
Rightfully so. I mean, you said it best.
Like if we play Cloud9 in game day,
impactful in one round. He's impactful in every single round, and he makes his name known. He makes his plays heard and observed by the other team. That you have to question every single time: is Souls in this room? How do we go about this? So we set up this 2v1, but again, I mean, Souls just consistently performs for this FaZe roster.
Probably like
it's a dominant roster. You mentioned
probably
synergy playing together, making 2v2s harder than they need to be. Souls obviously 8-2 and an 83% cost. This is a guy right now that needs to be dealt with.
Literally all the parlays.
Cholos is also a T2 team. That's Silent, Rise, Hat,
where they're getting the edge together, and so iconic. Now that we go to map 2,
there's like 8.
Does this look like there's no hope for anything but a 2-0? Is there a way to turn this back around, guys?
That's actually
Classico. I mean, you had to disappoint these fans back there. I don't think they're going to be disappointed. I think they'll have fun either way. But how do we do it? How do you get back into this?
I feel like it's
you know they already released the
now,
groups,
but if
right?
you are a team
like we already know,
like
what
it can get worse. So you really have to come into this
next. Talking about for land, yeah.
You have to come to attack FaZe, make them uncomfortable, break their defensive lines, break their utility, just push them to the edge. And I feel like if they can do that,
I mean, we're gonna think every group's easy.
We mentioned a little bit about what Nate was fighting for, not just his brother, but the fact that he has a chance to win EWC.
There's like an outlier in every
group. But if it goes the way map 1 went, that will be ending shortly. However, another major on the sites. I mentioned Coldplay sings a song about this. Lovers in Japan, one of my favorites, and I know the Osaka major is going to be one of your favorites as well a little bit later.
Doug, what's your team name?
Gouts.
You have Select on your team? Oh, you said it was Chicken.
Select's not playing. Adam's got the switch lineup and shit.
Oh, you're not even on there. Goose on there.
I'm as a sub.
Are you ready to?
He picked up Gronk.
You got Void.
Alright, Tito, it can take like 1 to 3 days, bro. It's kind of random.
Void, Reject, and Phantom Troop is our group.
I mean, Phantom Troop's not bad. That's actually a pretty decent team, dude.
What?
Phantom Troop's a decent team.
Yeah, they're decent.
NBA Gino, Naz. Is that
Flex
Gav
said
running?
in my chat, I am not going.
Is that Gav running?
Oh, yeah.
The Koi guy? Yeah, right. Hawker. Yeah, that's a pretty good.
Chat, how long do y'all think I'm in pro?
Hooker's alright. Hooker's wash.
Chat, deadass though, should I make like a tweet or nah?
Tweet for what?
For a pro team to pick him up.
Yeah, fuck it.
I think our group is easier. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna say
the only other decent team in our group.
Looking for pro team willing to put the work in.
Bro, you're fucking lying.
He is lying out his fucking ass.
No, Ryan, you can't do that. You have to say that you're gonna join a pro team with me, so they have to pick me up too.
This map.
また会えるよな。勝ったら会えるさ。大阪メジャーで。
Wait, Karn's going with Teak, Hectic, Pitbull, and Seth?
Karn like 40.
Yeah, bro. So,
is that a Rooney?
No, wrong with that.
Yo! Is that Addy?
Oh. Very bad. Very bad.
He thinks he can come in here and play my
Who's that, Kazzy?
No.
Tyler one.
That's good.
You're done.
But that's you.
It's Tyler 1.
All my parlays are chalk because these motherfuckers just got 7-0'd. Alright, so you're telling me FaZe is about a 7-0 again. This shit's over in like 30 minutes. Then I have to play ranked till 8 o'clock to have a BO3.
Bro, gang, Liquid's about to come back, bro.
No, they're not.
Liquid's about to win the game.
I have to play ranked until 8 o'clock tonight, bro.
I thought they said. I thought you said we could schedule our shit, bro.
By an octopus promoting
Not for this one, I
takoyaki
said.
crunch.
Oh my gosh.
If
bro,
that's the way you
you're
guys are starting
capping,
off the
bro.
Osaka Major, I'm excited to see how it
talking.
finishes.
I gotta finish my bicep.
Good luck, bro. They literally have all the matches set at 8 p.m.
I've been to Japan 4 times. It'll be my 5th.
Alright, so who do we play?
Later on, it is
We
one
don't even
of
know
the
yet.
best places to host in
Jay
I'm gonna
said
beat the shit out of you.
my
You
power's
triple
been out. I don't
Out
even
of
want to
all
play
the fans
anyway.
that I've
so
experienced in my career,
we're
the
all probably
Japanese
gonna get
crowd
some.
by far is the best. They really make you
Fuck it,
feel
we're gonna
like
need
every
3
team
subs.
is their home.
All right,
Let me know.
There's a bunch
Let
of
me
regions
know.
right now. They're
Shakes
going to
are
jump up
playing.
and start attacking the panel. Iconic. He put us in danger.
Get the
But
big
I wanna
nudge
go
on the
so
field.
bad, so let's hope.
I'm just kidding. Jay
It's gonna
said
be
that
a
he's
great
gonna get a
time. No matter
generator
who
at
is
Best
there,
Buy.
you know that Siege will be representing with some great storylines. And speaking of here in France, an incredible crowd, but also an incredible story. Two brothers now looking at Handy
What's the
taking
stack for that
over
shit
what we
turning?
expected.
Hey,
The game,
you
the
tell me,
situation.
gang.
One more
I
win,
don't
they're into
even
the
know, bro.
semifinals.
You got a new mic, Lou?
They won on Liquid's
Yeah.
map pick. Now it's FaZe's map pick here. How do they respond with these picks and
Word.
bans?
Part.
Again,
You
I mean,
sound
for
like
TLAW,
shit,
removing
bitch.
those shields, removing that pressure that Monty really can take, especially on those top floors, removing those shields. So
Nah,
a very great
see.
take, but
I
very
should've took a
standard on the
sick day
side
off
of
today,
FaZe,
bro. I'm
removing
sick,
the walls,
chat.
and now they're going to be able to
Nah,
open
it's
up a
not
lot of
on.
those walls, especially
should've took a
our
sick day in
6th
the
room.
work,
But
bro.
when we get to
There
that
you
other
go,
side, once they
dog.
swap halves, I am going to be curious if Liquid
Oh my
does
God,
try to
you've been
remove
in
that
the
Tachanka, does
gym.
try to remove that smoke, so then they can go for those executes where we know in that R6 room, especially the
this last game
smoke
of the day?
and the Tachanka really
Yeah.
can thwart off those
should be
attacks
over in
and those
20
site executes.
First 2 rounds are crucial here for Liquid. They have to get the momentum back
Absolutely.
on their side and just flip the narrative. Go.
Yeah, you cannot.
Come on,
go
T-Law,
down
trust
2,
me, bro.
3 more to
I
FaZe.
just
That is
got
gonna
off
look
the
like
phone with Maya,
a
bro.
fast series. It's
told
El
me he was gonna
Clasico
log
for a
in.
reason, guys. Let's see if
I'm
Liquid
not
can
worried.
respond here. Send it back over to our casters,
I'm
Xenox
really
and Gus.
not worried, bro. Like you could tell when I'm worried.
Well, if
bro.
it is to be an all-time great El Clasico, it is set up for Team Liquid Alienware. 7-0 down on the opening map. They go defense to start here on Lair. It's not a map
take a good
where they've had a
look
lot
at
of
it.
Yeah,
success.
FaZe 7-0, and they didn't even pick that map,
We'll
by the
see
way.
if they can
I was
enter
screaming
this
yesterday,
series
they're
into the
terrible.
history books, or
That seems
does
good.
this just end up being one that's skipped over, ends up just being another page as FaZe
kidding.
Clan
We played good,
look to
bro.
run all over them after what was a dominant display on the opening
But
map.
still got
Now
some good.
Lair, they start on the attack.
Damn,
we
look
have
what
seen
happened
the
right here.
scriptwriters push the limits with these two
Yeah.
in the past.
Literally about right here.
Is there another one to add between these two juggernauts? Double hard
Nah,
bridge
chat, they're
ban
not gonna
for
14-0
FaZe
just
and
'cause it's
double
harder-
shield
it's
ban
harder to
for
do
that
Team
part.
It's harder to
Liquid.
attack this map. It's a defender-sided map.
Does mean that FaZe are going to have
Oh,
full
word?
Wait, but why did
control
FaZe
of
pick
that
attack
fight.
first on this map? They like
Team
attacking it
Liquid
more?
on the side
Wait,
of
can you
defense.
share your screen?
We'll need to be reliant on
Oh wait,
shots
this is FaZe's map. I'm
to
sorry.
Yeah,
fight
Steve,
against the
just a
lurk.
little bit.
It's an upside
But
presence
it
early
was
here
not.
from FaZe
We didn't
getting
even
info.
play it for
Zero
real.
I know this goes
to
without
to
saying,
defense.
but Team Liquid Alienware probably need the first round. All right, just to get a monkey off the back, get a round on the board. You still haven't won a single round. Now start well. You want to obviously try and build up a
Little man,
decent
3 man,
little
little
lead.
man.
And more importantly,
I gotta
it's
buy some
master an
earrings, bro.
R6
I lost my
defense. Like,
shit.
this is the site you need to be winning defensively too. You lose this round, and any kind of mental
might go to
scars
Johnny
that would
Bang.
maybe patched over during the break between the first map and the second.
All right, wait.
Will immediately then be ripped back
Fucking
open.
lock it in T-Lock.
Need to
Come on,
start
Maya.
strong.
I need a
FaZe
fucking
have
ace
got
right now.
everything to gain though in this opening round.
Is that a girl?
How'd you get better at Siege? Just no ego. I've been good my whole life,
Bit of
bro.
brutal layering as well over towards lobby stairs, potentially facilitate.
Every day I
push
wake up,
later
I just like
to connect
better than
this
everybody
push
else. You know what I'm saying?
over towards Ops, which is developing for FaZe.
Yeah, I mean, somewhat developing into the defaultive
If Maya ace is
side
right
of the
here,
map around Ops.
I'll
Vidiking,
give
of
you 5
course,
subs.
and his position on the attack towards Ops and Mezzanine. Philippox is at least
Mingo,
defending
Charmo
Mezzanine
with
at the
the grab.
moment still. Vidiking's drone will get shot out. He's also still defending towards main stairs.
This boy said he will
Seems
fund
as if one of
1K
the
every
gas
Saturday
players.
in those tournaments. No, he
Andy's
won't.
all the way on the other side of the map, though, lurking bunk on that first floor. That's the intriguing part for me. What's going to be the goal here for Handy? It's actually making his way up
What's
green
funny,
stairs.
bro?
So
It's
they've got a little
doable.
bit of other side of the map pressure at the moment from FaZe. There is only 55 seconds left. They're still
I'm not going band for band with
Sport,
Sport, bro.
With mezzanine and all. KDS towards bathroom.
So rich.
Nitrocell from KZ will not find the opening kill of this round.
You flashed your teammate, Cyber?
They're low-key getting boxed right now.
And FaZe have not done a whole lot of
like this
objective
from
work
TLAW. It's a
towards
good
the side.
round.
There's little time left. This is a
still got
good
a
round
smoke.
so far that's developing for Team Liquid
Soul's
Alienware.
rotating.
Can FaZe hit the crunch late? Low potential.
What's my one
still
routine?
down
Wake
below
up,
as
go
Vidic
live,
does.
in
Vidic
stream,
is
go to
to the
sleep.
side.
Surely someone's watching this
Oh,
multi
dumbass
position.
boys
Is it
on the
Enzo?
wrong
I
side.
see Nade is close by. Does have a nitro, throws it out, but he doesn't connect either.
Oh,
This is my favorite Cyber round right here.
Still 5 versus 5. It's handy the first one to go down. Caught
Maya.
the hallway.
Is Maya still alive?
To fall as well, but it's Team Liquid
Maya.
Alienware that are winning out the
Get one more.
majority of these battles, and it seems
Okay,
as
Maya
if
with
they will
two.
finally get their first round in the quarterfinal.
Only 11 more to go.
It's only taken 2 maps, but they've got it.
And it was a good round at that
Let's
from
go.
Team Liquid.
I put
FaZe
25
trying
on
their
Liquid,
best
by
to
the way.
cork around the map,
Alienware.
find an opening, find an entry,
Put it
find
120.
potentially then a route in
25 on
towards
120,
site.
baby.
Vidiking was left to his
She
lonesome.
finally didn't
Lots
yell
of
for a round.
moving pieces elsewhere
Look at
for
their
FaZe
jerseys.
across the chessboard, but Team Liquid do a good job in reflecting that pressure.
I wonder if that was a bad thing though for FaZe. You say pieces on the chessboard is
If
actually
that
a really good
shotgun would've
analogy, but they were
one-tapped them, I
everywhere.
would've
They were
freaked
scattered. They
out,
didn't really
dude.
have one common goal in mind.
We would have freaked out.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
you.
would've, bro.
One pushing up
Fuck
green
him.
stairs, one bathroom, one ops. They're kind of a little bit everywhere. They weren't
This
really
might be a
focused
6-0 from
on the
TLAW.
overall objective. Left themselves
That's what
little
I was
time.
thinking, Ryan.
Basically,
Like
it was
a little
easier
get
than
back.
for
They
the
want their
defense to
get
pick
back,
them
bro.
apart.
Like, they both picked heavy
Good
defender
basement.
side of maps.
Of course, it's going to play out very differently to the top floor.
I mean, Lair is not as defender sided, but it's up there.
The last time these two teams met on this particular map was back
You
in
see?
April. It was
You
a
fucking
7-2
see?
victory
You fucking
for
see,
FaZe
Mad Dog?
Clan.
Like what, Jaden?
What are you
Like
talking
that
about?
dude's finna
You
be
see what they
rocking with
fucking
us
ban on
the entire
attack,
time?
bitch?
Context is important in that particular
yeah.
result. FaZe actually won 4 attacking rounds straight to begin on this map. Of course, ended up, as I said,
Like
closing
Jay,
it
I'm
out
gonna be like,
7-2.
get the
Was
fuck
that a
away
learning
from
experience
me.
for Team Liquid?
Maybe.
Like get
You
your
would have
ass
to think so.
on.
They actually got, in the 9 rounds that were played, FaZe got
Chad,
8
Jay has no
of the
power,
opening
bro.
kills.
Wow.
He didn't pay the power bill.
Highlighted that number earlier as well.
They did get the opening kill in that round too.
I'm already gonna be
And their
having to deal
conversion
with
rate, as I
3
highlighted back on
people I
map
don't
1,
fucking
at
know.
this particular event actually hasn't been in the upper echelon.
Four.
It's been mid-pack
I don't know what, dog.
from FaZe. Maybe more so a testament in their ability to
Wait.
find win cons.
Yo, how's that
elsewhere,
high
even
kick kid
whilst
still not
failing to
banned
still
yet?
produce results, but notable nonetheless.
Notice how these Pro League players don't track
round
people
two.
through
Do they
walls
go that
for
split
half a
attack? Do they
second
maybe
perfectly.
consolidate a little bit more. They do have double verts.
Only
so
Haika
expect
does that
pretty
shit.
obvious floor early.
They're not going to go direct here. You're not bringing the bunk and the ram if you want to go horizontal direct into the basement.
My only is gonna get up over that shit.
And because they've got so much vert, they can go completely
Yeah,
top down if
Cyber,
they
I
want.
wish you would jaw me, bro.
And there's
Dead ass.
0 pressure though for Team Liquid Alienware on first or second floor. Apox will hold blue stairs as the main anchor position.
No enemies detected nearby.
Now, so I was getting information, but this is information that should be well known at this point in the round. Halfway through,
Yeah,
you're going to
but
get this first
PC
floor
checks
control.
don't mean shit,
But the
bro.
auto breaches will go out from KDS once he gets into the map.
Do you know how much
and he's
times,
over towards Armory.
like
And
people,
he can get the
cheaters
skeleton
have been
key to
PC
open up the
checked
floorboards
and
as well.
They still cheat. Like,
But such is the case with
Ever
basement
since
on there. It's
Masha
a
got
very,
PC checked
very
and
big
cleared like
basement,
3
so it's hard
times,
to
so you know it's
really capitalize on this
counting
vert control for FaZe on the attack.
Barbed wire
bro,
damage.
PC
Blue
checking
Stairs is going to be a
does
big
not
battle
mean
as
shit,
well
dude.
for Philippox. He
We don't
throws
need a
out his
PC
first
check, we know
gas
you're
bait
cheating, bro.
My charge.
just to delay. But at some point, you imagine FaZe
Yeah,
will
keep
look
baiting,
for a double
Cyber.
swing to clear
See
that
what happens.
position.
Yeah, the defense
gotta
has
kill
been
Philip
somewhat
Box.
successfully scattered on the
then
horizontal
Maya will
courtesy
get
of
an
that
ace.
vert from FaZe, but this is, as you mentioned, the next key battle.
Philippe Fox follows me on Twitter,
filter,
bro. He
what
knows who I
can
am.
he do? Does he elect to contest or perhaps
He's probably going to pick me up
fall
after this
back to
tournament.
site? Does the one gas bait remains?
They found nothing. All this
Come on, Maya.
vert, nothing.
Or
Gas bait
Cyber.
out.
Oh my
He's like, we
God.
could use a
Top of
pixel
blue stairs.
peeking
Again, good denial here.
phenomenon.
Why is no one on
Triple
this
P.
fucking
He wants to
window?
hold or fall
I'm a
back.
And with the
pixel
window
peeking
still up, there's
phenomenon.
so little perceived pressure on his position.
I reach to that word.
Frag grenade.
Phenom.
Philippe wants to hold
Douche,
the
what?
angle,
You
but he
lost
loses out to
that?
the Bailiff of Souls.
Believe.
Another opening kill
Fine,
for
25
FaZe.
seconds. Maya's still
But the
alive.
time is running quite low. Nade to fall as
This is
well.
how you attack, though. You deadass wait till
They
last
lose
second
the
to attack.
glasses, flashes is out. KZ,
Come on,
pistol,
Maya.
but he's down to 1 HP.
It's 2 1 HP, bro.
Time, though, somewhat on the side for Liquid, but
Maya.
the flank going down.
Oh my god, kill the planner! And Soul!
Oh my god.
Maya!
Oh my god!
And it's only KDS
Maya! That's
snatch it at the end.
2-0.
W
What did I
fucking
say?
Goyo.
What did I say?
CCK,
What did I
you know
say,
ball,
Mad Dog?
CC. How do I get a charm to my
What
CC
did I
account?
say, Mad
Now?
Dog?
Winning
Oh,
next
Cookie,
round,
you
bro.
just gotta link your account,
Cleared
bro.
out any of the site
Yeah,
utility.
pick a bomb, so close.
How to face sell that?
They were going
This is
full
the
that
one
plant.
thing I always say, bro. You have a 5v3, you go for a plant, one of your teammates is 1 HP, one's planning, so basically now it's a 3v3. That's why you don't go for plant, you go for kills, bro. I hate plant going for
and they
plants.
somehow, they killed both
I mean, they
of them
planted
with the
right on the
fire.
fucking Goyo.
Yeah, what do they expect?
Yeah,
They had a
but
plan.
if they went for
should've pushed
kills
deep.
instead of planning, what now?
They should have planted on the fucking...
Extract value from it
best, like,
in
just
the
walk
late
further.
round.
Yeah,
Team
probably
Liquid
could've
have come
with the
alive
geek.
here
I don't know,
early
dude.
on map 2.
That's probably the best round
I
that
was
we've
thinking
seen
of Drake, and
from
then I
Team
was like,
Liquid. I mean, not surprised we got
Maya.
7-0'd on the opening.
Oh, Moser, I don't, yeah, Moser, I don't know which ones I've used and not used. I thought I gave you one that hasn't been used.
Bear with us.
But if you finally got a good
A
shit
little bit of a
done,
loading in bug, and I think we might get a tech pause.
Oh my
Which is
god.
probably not
Tech
ideal if you're Team
pause.
Liquid, guys, because they've started really, really well.
oh, now there's a tech
Here
pause when
on
Liquid
the
goes up
second
2-0.
Map 2-0 on the defense.
This shit is rigged, bro. Dead ass.
Not going to be a worry
This shit
though
is dead ass
for
rigged.
FaZe with the first map already in their pocket.
Dude, if we were on stage right now, that entire crowd would be full. All the stands would be full.
I wonder
Yeah, it should be pretty simple to get all 10 players back into the server pretty promptly.
Chat, my first ever LAN chat in Pro League, not the one in, not the Salt Lake City one. But are y'all gonna pull up, chat, or what?
In the early stages of this second
Chat, if I make SI, y'all gonna pull up?
Certainly a great start and a
Chat's
testament
gonna
to the
pull up to
resilience that
Brazil.
this team has on offer and their ability to respond. FaZe,
They are, bro.
honestly, in these first 2 rounds, haven't shown much.
Yeah.
Time management poor. Split push is not producing
Where's the next
results.
SI?
Look at the opening kill times
Brazil.
first. To add
Brazil.
on to
Oh,
that,
hell no.
16 seconds in the first round, 31 seconds in the second round. And they did find both
have
of
to take
those
a fucking
first
boat.
picks. Funnily enough, Souls on the Philippox
boat?
back-to-back rounds. But when you're doing it so late in the round, there's not really much of an ability to use that as much to your advantage.
So I gotta play FaZe on home court advantage? I mean, we'll still probably 7-0 them.
4 alive for Liquid, then 3 alive for Liquid.
But if I
in
hear a
2
girl
rounds.
screaming, I might just get
They've
up.
been pretty comfortable.
That would be crazy, dude. Playing
Bugs
FaZe in
briefing
Brazil.
will be up next as we're just getting a rehost.
Imagine playing Furia in Brazil, the drums.
Oh my god, that shit would actually piss me off.
The casters.
Well, as you can see,
Yeah,
all 10
like
players are
20
back into the lobby. Settings should be good to go in a moment's time, and we will
We got a
resume
free cam
proceedings.
caster,
Bunk's briefing
like
to be the
2 or 3
expected site of
spectators.
choice up next. I love this
Fucking,
objective. One of the most dynamic that we've seen in
top-down
the game
POV
across the 9 maps.
They got
So
everything.
I'm like,
So much
when I
counterplay
one-tap
on offer for
Cyber's
both
head
the
off a
attack in
pixel,
terms
just
of the routing and then defense.
Just clip it, chat, and put it on
in
TikTok in
terms
5
of the win
minutes for
con
me.
that they want to play into, whether it be denial in towards the objective or playing for
Hey, Oxy's
denying the
instantly gonna
plant,
be on that.
or even the post plant as well, which is
Oh, yeah,
certainly
Oxy, I'm gonna give you-
high
Oxy, you in
risk,
chat?
so eagerly anticipating this 3rd round.
Now, hot start as well for Maya and KZ, especially if you're Maya replacing someone like Hertz from this all-star lineup. It's not going to be easy. Hertz has been doing some really good stuff as well for Furia, but Maya starts 4-0 in the opening 2 rounds here on Lair.
Oxy, when I go to the Salt Lake Utah in
Briefing's
October,
gonna
I'm
be a
gonna give you
whole
any
different
test.
test now.
You gotta
for
hit
Team
the
Liquid
you gotta hit the
Alienware.
go live button on my stream.
You win this,
And then you
go
just gotta
all
pull up the
3
R6
sides.
stream.
3-0 start, and maybe then
show you how to do it.
mentally you can switch
You know
on
how.
and feel as if you're a good opportunity to get back into this series as a whole. Curious to see if FaZe will elect to change up the attacking lineup. Typically, we'll see the Sens get played on Bunk's briefing if they want to go for a green.
I could do that, or I could
go
just
for a
give Prince.
fast
Prince will probably be at the
attempt.
house. I could just
All
tell
the
Prince to go
Capitão,
live for
and
me.
it looks like they may even elect to go for 9
Prince
in
Prince
this
take over
round.
your stream.
Hard breach heavy, so probably a top floor flush.
Ash into the mirror.
Yep.
Double hard breach. To me, this lineup screams they want to challenge top floor.
Yeah. Absolutely. Green side and direct is
Hell nah,
very,
get
very
Juno.
challenging.
Bro, Juno
But very
live with me.
rewarding if you can pull it off.
I don't think they can with this lineup.
No, not with this lineup.
Into Ward and Solace. Eat your heart out, it's not going to happen. And so a large emphasis of this round will be away from the direct objective itself. It's going to come down to FaZe and their ability to clear the map across top floor. And then for Team Liquid, how
the
eagerly
puck's
do they
forces.
look to
Did you do
contest?
your
At what
flight
point
yet?
do they then decide to peel
Yeah.
back towards the site? Because they will be vulnerable on the objective itself.
Why?
I'm just asking so you're not ducking.
I've been got that shit, bitch.
I'm curious to see for Team Liquid Alienware, they've got KZ playing by himself in bunks. FaZe
Right,
can still put pressure
stay in the same room
towards him on the first floor without over-investing. Cyber into Ops, of course, the focus overall for FaZe on the attack.
I didn't know you had a photo of
active from
that,
Team
How much is
Liquid.
that? How much is that
Away
land
from
for
towards
first place?
Drone might eventually
For
start to force
first
them back, but
place,
instead
I
double down
think,
here.
like,
Does that open the map for the triple?
Yeah,
I like this for Handy.
Oh, bad range.
6K first place, 3K second place.
Guys, how fast did
3K
they
for
pay out,
6
guys?
people?
Play
Yeah,
behind
bro, that
desk. I
shit's
don't know if we'll see his
confirmed.
perspective. You can see
Nice.
also,
How fast did you get paid
Cyber
out
just walks
for
up and
Philly?
kills him anyway.
Cyber
About
through
the same
Ops, puts the
time
angle
as,
onto Fleetbox. You
oh,
said
right
before
there.
they
$2,000
want
divided
to
by
play in this
6.
mask position.
week or
2 weeks
The
max.
Fleetbox goes down because of
I
it.
like that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
That's a
to
little check right there.
This land is
Straight
actually
rounds
gonna
to
be
begin here on
But
land.
I might find my girlfriend in
KZ
Brazil.
though shuts down Cyber. He finds
Come on,
the
Maya.
angle. Bit of a split
Some
push
people
right
are
now
actually
for
gonna have to
FaZe.
play
They've still
till
got
like 3
Handy
a.m.
lurking
on
around that
Saturday.
first floor,
There's
but
no
it's
way.
top floor for
Is there a
KDS
club
and
in St.
Souls.
Louis? Can we all go
JB92
clubbing?
defending towards display. By the way, no one in sight now for
Yeah, we
Team
can
Liquid.
go.
They have
Lou,
vacated
you're not
that
21.
first floor.
I'm
KZ's
19,
made
bro.
his way back up to
Lou is-
R6.
Well,
It's just
I don't know how
rushes
all
for
the clubs
dislodge,
work
so
in
into
America,
the
but
ward, and this is
the
a
clubs in
poor
Florida,
position that
you
FaZe
can
find
be 18
themselves
to
in.
get in, but you just can't drink.
If FaZe want, they can
yeah,
go for a
there's
play
some
while
like
taking
that,
the
but those
top
ones are
floor,
shitty
draw the
usually.
attention away of the
That-
defenders.
that's
I go to
As there is no
bro.
one horizontally close.
bitch.
Oh,
Maya, look to your right, Maya.
double swing.
Every club in Tampa
KDS
is
with the
18
bailiff
plus.
again, but it's KZ with the
Oh, wow.
nitrocell. He'll look for a swing from
That's how, like,
R6.
Florida is.
Trying to
Looks
fade
like
out a few
college
shots. Takes though one too
Looks
many.
like
Maya's
college
good,
Now
Maya,
very
Maya.
low, forced to drop hatch.
Maya!
Play from
Plus ones are
Maya,
the
but he
ones
too
I
will
like to go
fall,
to.
stuck in the corner. KZ
Okay.
back to sight, leaves Nade by
Just
himself
run,
on this
just run.
top
Oh, I
floor.
like this
Two
mirror. We have a
versus
mirror on
two,
him.
with Souls and Handy,
do I
not
want
having
to win
the
this round,
diffuser.
bro?
30 seconds, need to go grab that, and now turn their attention to the site.
Has the mirror window, but his position known courtesy of the
If you
concussion.
guys
Now
don't hit your
forced
over,
onto the
you want to
boost.
see it.
Handy
Yeah.
takes a bit of damage.
want
Nade
to-
will
Nah,
defend
but
top
I
floor.
bet-
KZ's
Some
come
max
back to help
OC.
out. Neither of these
I want
teams
to
are
win
fighting
every
towards
round,
the
but
site,
they
and
can't.
we're getting low on time. Liquid, you can fall back, force
I
them
like
to play
this. I
plan.
like this
10
from KZ.
seconds. KZ's back into bunk, and now the drop as well from
No.
Souls. Looking for the plan, gets off it.
Nice.
KZ can open up the softball. Nade gets rid of his brother.
Nade gets
Souls
rid-
into the
Nade
plan,
gets
but
rid of
runs
his
out
brother.
time. Liquid managed to
What a
throw.
call. I like that call.
3-0, or is this about to be another 7-0?
That's the closest round we've seen in this series.
Nice, boys. Let's
And
go,
Liquid
boys. 3 record.
walk away with it. 3
Saturday
straight
must
to
get that.
start on Lair.
7-0
As I
would
said
be crazy.
before,
There's that girl
how
screaming
much
now.
limit testing are the scriptwriters going to do for this series? Cannot believe
rage
that
quit
map
already.
one was a 7-0.
No, they probably told her to stop.
And for Team Liquid, who were on the receiving
No,
end of
it's
that
'cause FaZe isn't
demolishing
winning.
effort on
No, she
map
was screaming
one,
after getting kills, though.
They're off to a near flawless start.
Yeah, why
3-0
scream
on the
after getting
scoreline
killed if
clean,
he's getting ran?
and the overall stage good
Yeah, I
as
mean,
well.
they're
It's a
still getting
timeout
kills.
from
She would be
FaZe.
screaming. They probably told her to
Dumbass.
stop.
Fucking jackass.
Pra subir principal. Só que o KD, em vez de ele pegar o Black, ele vai pegar o Snake.
Eu não pego
Lou,
ele
I
aqui,
think
Flavor.
Não, sim.
vai fazer
Tu
assim.
vai
Shut up,
pegar o
Jackie.
Snake porque tu vai jogar do Exit e depois tu vai virar pro banheiro
Why you
pra
don't-
dar o hit, subir
You in a box at the lane, Lou?
o cara que vai ficar marcando
That's
costas.
That's why you don't
I'll
pick
bring my
the
gloves.
center
I'll
side of
bring my
maps.
Eu vou de baixo, eu vou de
I'm
baixo.
a box
tu só vai
fucking
matar
mad
o cara
dog.
do-
That's not fair, though.
Yeah, who do y'all got in the box
taller
next
than
mirror?
me.
Lou?
How tall are you, Nuts?
6'2".
Você quer que eu pegue o Black?
Okay.
I'm not
Cara,
6'2",
pode
I
pegar
guess.
blitz, pode pegar...
So that's all you.
All right,
no,
Nugs, is there anybody on your
quiser.
team that's short as fuck?
Fechou? Ele bomba
I
do
don't know.
quarto,
I've
já que os
never
caras
met-
estão pegando
Chase
por
is
TV
tall, I
e
know
tal,
that, but
vou fazer...
Kyr's like
Vou
mid-height.
fazer o hand, tentando subir a escada principal lá com
Okay,
esse.
Y'all know how tall I am?
Well, can't help but feel, guys, there's a little similarity. First map, Fortress, 3
Body get
straight
quiet.
rounds to FaZe, but it was all Liquid with the opening
Liquid's
kills
trying to
and
watch
then
the game.
into their timeout. While
Third
second
minute,
map,
go to get
first 3 rounds all Liquid, but the opening kills have all been FaZe into their
Damn,
timeout.
Cyber.
Definitely
I
the
can't
most
wait to play
contestable
Cyber, bro.
round
Like,
that was
deadass.
winnable for either of the two teams. And as we saw back on Fortress, it was at this moment, right? So we were 3 rounds in, FaZe win the first
Come
3,
on,
but they were
Maya.
close.
8
Liquid
more
looking
kills.
okay, they were winning the early
8 more
battles.
kills, Maya.
But it was from this moment then FaZe just go bang, bang, and bang. They dominate the next 3 3 rounds.
Wait
Can
till they
Liquid
make
do the
SI,
same?
bro. Just wait.
Yeah, can they just run away with it here on the second map?
Back to top floor.
Nah,
This is a
Cyber
good
need
sign for
more.
the
What do we get
defense.
besides
And the bands
$30,000
Grim
if we win
and
Salt Lake,
Wamai.
Utah?
Wamai and Grim both were played twice in the opening 3 rounds.
We get SI points?
No.
SI point for T2. I'm sure.
Pro gang, we gotta win
Win
SILC.
the
Jump in there
with
for the
the win
actual
LCQ
phase of the
to
4th
make it.
round.
Wait, so what's first, the
I think
IRL or
FaZe
the
find their
SI
footing.
last chance clause?
That's why
Eagerly
LCQ
looking
probably
to get
being
in
like
front of the
Crazy.
Deimos, but right on cue. KZ, a huge.
That's my
nitro.
score, by the
That's
way.
massive. KZ having an impact. First opening kill as well for Team Liquid Alienware.
Either December or January.
On a very good side, getting rid of the Deimos, removes the pressure off the death marks, less information available for FaZe on the attack.
December, so
and
I'm
out of their
just,
timeout
I'm
as
just
well.
saying.
It's Liquid that strike first.
Well, it literally can be if
KZ
it's in
was shut down on
2027.
map
How the
one.
fuck would they say?
How do
Why
you
would they
answer
say?
2027?
Why would they say
Back on
2027?
here on
Because
Lair.
it literally says
A
it. Literally says it.
7-0 start.
Don't forget,
2027.
FaZe have a 6-1
There's only one
record
thing
on
in
this map.
2026, which is a solid
This is
city
a
year,
strong start from Team Liquid.
Mirror trick.
By Mira.
What?
Not the worst result from KZ. That breach now, I don't believe, can be traversed.
That's not what we're talking
Team
about,
Liquid
Hedo.
Alienware in a very strong position.
At all.
The kind of round that you need to convert. Goyo util up, barbed wire for stall. Hard breach denial's been sound so far.
Well, you are not
FaZe are
6-1.
well and
What'd you
truly
say?
on the back foot in this 4th round.
Okay.
Well, even more with the double down from
Bro,
KZ.
stop
He
in
finds his
6-1,
8th
he's
kill
taller
in the
than you.
4th round.
Okay.
Am I lying?
No Solid Snake,
I'm saying
no
okay.
Deimos, a lot
You're
less
right.
pressure coming the way of Team Liquid Alienware. It's just double hard breach and a gridlock. In terms of utility, it's mainly going to be this flash dump. That's all they've really got getting into the site.
Come on, Maya. Get a 3K. Cyber, you got to get you
And
one,
especially
bro.
when, in contrast, the
Yeah,
defense
our
still
laser
has
on,
all the
bro.
gas
Back-to-back
beams,
7-0s.
impacts available. Vulcan canisters still haven't all been dealt with.
Nah, not yet, bro.
There are keeper barriers still in pocket for Maya.
Yeah, let's
With
throw
only
it.
60 seconds
Let's throw
left,
the
this
ace
feels
before throwing the
inevitable
flash.
in the way of
Cyber.
Team Liquid Alienware. Cyber now looking to open up
I'm
Mask.
better than you.
That was his final Selma as well, just to create an opening as Handy will push up main stairs. Mezzanine control established for FaZe Clan.
Yeah, they've given FaZe a lot
Nice,
of space,
Maya.
but there's nothing they could do.
Cyber
with it.
call to the mask wall. As soon as that was opened up, Maya playing behind the desk finds the headshot. And Soul's Handy both split opposite ends of the map. It's a solid push through bridge for Souls. Handy having to walk through the fire to get himself
Fuck off the
close
breach,
to
I
the
like that.
mask. And that gets them blocked by the keeper barrier. More time denial available for the defense. The swing from Souls unsuccessful. This may even end up now being
Back to
flawless
back.
for Team Liquid Alienware. Unless Handy can find a kill just to basically deny. Set
Nice,
flawless,
Maya.
he will not.
Bro, I
Maya
need-
defends vigorously.
All right, you know what?
4 straight rounds for
let the
Team
game play
Liquid
out.
Alienware out of the tactical timeout for FaZe.
I look, he need
They
FaZe to win
still
these next
cannot
two.
find an answer.
Yeah, despite map 1 being a 7-0, the man count in a lot of those rounds was fairly close. There was not a single flawless round back on map 1, and that will be the first of the second. And can you believe it's the team responding after such a devastating loss on the opener?
Right, we've played 11 rounds of Siege. We've only had 1 attacking round. I mean, to be fair, it's literally the two of the most defender-sided maps. I think Consulate being maybe slightly more than Lair, but still,
right.
neither team has had really any success on their attacks.
Fuck, bro. They have 6 kills right now.
The irony then is the third and final map, provided we get there, Border will open up plenty of opportunities for attacking.
It sure will. And as it stands, it feels fitting.
The Border, like Lair, 6-1 record for FaZe Clan. The last time they lost it was back at the 6 Invitational against Falcons. 1-1 record for Team Liquid, but lost it a month ago to FaZe 3-7.
Yeah, Maya's gonna hit over.
So then how can FaZe fight their
You got
way
Maya with
back
Cyber?
into this map? They'll be eager to get more value from their info gatherers. So pressure on Cyber on the Solid Snake. They did have a pre-placed warehouse early, and so FaZe may look to tease that initially. And could be
Fuck,
the
Border's
stepping
gonna
stone
be,
for the rest
hopefully
of
it's
this
like
attack.
Border's gonna be 7-7.
Keep in mind,
I'm
though,
already
looking at
knowing.
the player card positions here from Team Liquid, heavy emphasis on the first floor hold from them.
But FaZe's lineup is less one-dimensional compared to last time for
Cyber
Labs, where
at
they brought
9.
both the Buck and the Ram, and they very much wanted to play the Vert. You have the Ram as an option. You don't have to really play the Vert, though. You
he at
can
9
go
with this map?
direct with this lineup.
Man, he's not this map.
That might be the thought process for FaZe to give themselves an extra avenue into this
Hell
round.
yeah.
Handy's probably the only one that really needs to go first floor, but like you said, a lot of first floor presence was there for Team Liquid, but they all fall back to the site now. This opens up space for Handy. He takes a little bit of damage.
He's chilling, bro. I'm not worried. Watch, he's about to get. Yep. Oh,
It's KZ that
okay.
falls though towards Missile. KDS finds the opening kill.
Finally, they killed that fucker.
Whoa.
Is there a follow-up?
Nice. Okay, I need like
There will
three
be
more
JV falls. Now this is looking good for
Maya, get
FaZe
this.
to find
Nice.
the first round here on Lair. But it's Maya who's got up to his 8th kill. Was
Cyber,
holding the
can
right
you walk
side
in?
angle.
Cyber,
Needs
walk.
to be cautious. Quite a lot of attackers in
I like
his
this, I like
vicinity.
this, I like this.
As he pushes lock
Okay.
his one prone, catches Cyber on the floor. A 9th kill for Maya.
He's kind of cooking right now on a
And I'm
stove.
pretty sure heard the footsteps
Okay,
as well
that's fine.
coming his way, but Handy catches him from the first floor.
That's a good catch.
Huge kill from Handy, controlling the
Nice.
floorboards as Nade falls to KDS. It's only Philippox left.
Surely, Philippox cannot win this 1 versus 3.
Goodbye,
There's
you win these, bro.
60 seconds for FaZe to get their first round win here on Lair.
It's been flawless so far from Team Liquid.
I need a
It's going to take a
7-7 game,
mighty
bro.
effort though from Philippox in a 1 versus 3. Flash, full white. Just
Oh, chat,
trying
there she
to
is.
play around lab and create a couple of 1v1s, but he never got the opportunity.
That's fine,
Immediately
that's
got
fine,
pinched,
that's
and
fine.
finally FaZe will break through on Lair, their first attacking round.
Yeah, had that early info initially over towards Warehouse, and they committed to the play. Team Liquid unable to really activate the early vert they had with that first floor pressure. And FaZe back alive here on the second map, and such is the nature
I
of
wish
Siege,
Cyber
2
killed
rounds of
Maya
attack.
right there, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a good enough platform, and they now have that opportunity. There's a great catch early there from Maya.
I would have fried BD King. I would have fried Cyber.
As he
I
tried
would
to
have fried the guy
respond,
peeking
then
me
got
next.
caught on his peel attempt back towards site. And Philippox on an island for the final 60 seconds or so in that round. Dorms up next.
Final round of the half coming up. Bunk's briefing for the final. 5-1 is really what Team Liquid Alienware will be seeking here to give themselves the greatest possible advantage heading into the second half, where attacking
So Jay's
for
power's
them
out. Franklin
likely
can't
won't be
play
that
today.
easy either.
5 seconds to insert.
We do see a switch up from FaZe
Cyber
player,
on
but no
Ash.
sends employed. Capital brought this time around. Bunk's briefing last time, they went double hard bridge. They'll do it again. It was that top floor contest that did not work out. Really, the main change, they do, of course, not have access to the Grim anymore, so instead bring the Capital.
I don't even know what I need, bro.
So
My
a
parlay
forced
shock.
change for FaZe, attacking into this site. But I honestly like the Capital maybe even more than the Grim.
Yeah, it's a flexible operator traditionally used on the direct approach when you get green side control to try and counteract the vert play here, but also can be used on this top floor clear as well. You think about some of the mirror positions in particular that are being deployed here by Team Liquid up above. That can be a good dislodge tool. And it's always high
Wow,
risk
it's
playing
fucked
into
up.
both the Solace and the Warden and relying solely on that Capital for coverage.
Doesn't really matter.
And FaZe
actually.
aren't complementing that with maybe like a Thatcher that we've seen from some of the NA teams, for instance, to directly counter that. Handy now on the lurk. He'll be looking to activate just the 1 kill for Handy so far, and 3 deathmark targets available here in the final round of the half.
It's a rare
They
quick
didn't
game from
even know
Handy,
he
but
was in
KDS is the one that
bathroom,
finds
like,
the
this
opening
is
kill again. Second round in a
reinforcing the
row from
hatch.
him.
And they drop the Warden, such a key
Yeah,
operator
Jay.
late round.
Especially into the smoke play that you've got from KDS on the Capital. A couple of flashes still remaining too.
If KDS drops 10 this game, my parlay could be saved.
And it will be on to Maya.
Maya needs to be so careful. So careful. He's
Oh,
now a
gosh.
key part of the defensive unit for Team Liquid in
Oh,
identifying
no.
and denying plans.
Oh, what a
I
shot from
knew that was gonna
KZ!
happen, bro.
Breaks the barricade and finds the head of Cyber. Brings it back 4v4. Another death mark. This one
That's fine.
onto
Win the round
KZ.
TLAW, honestly. Fuck that prize fish shit. I don't give a fuck.
King just sits inside a bathroom as Handy now pushes in front of him. They edge a little bit closer. Clearing out this top floor. It has pushed Team Liquid back to the north side of the map. Maya shut down from Souls. It's been a really good half from Maya, but plays no further
What
part.
do they do now? Do they go back to site Team Liquid, or do they continue
Yeah,
to
you go
contest
back
up
to
above?
site,
This
bro.
now puts them in such an awkward position.
They do have
No.
green stairs control though, so
You
they
can't
have
do
the
anything,
ability to go up
fuck.
and down how they see fit.
So
It'll be
Reebok
hatch
stays
drop play
upstairs,
from
like, kind of
FaZe,
the play.
but green stairs still in control
They
for
do
Team
not
Liquid
expect
Alienware.
this.
There is little time left as well. King
Come
has
on,
to
they
start
are.
making his way towards the site.
They go for the 2-1. KZ briefing with that Nitro. 30 seconds for FaZe.
No more gas babes remaining for Philippox. Early Nitrocell from KZ. Doesn't get anyone. Spots a headshot onto Handy.
One outside
Huge
bridge. He can't get in the
from
bridge. He can't get in the
KZ.
bridge.
More pushing towards his location. The site now still defended
they
by
won this
Team
round.
Liquid.
Wow.
Makes it very difficult for Vidiking to find a plant opportunity as KZ defends the site again. It's only Souls left. He's got no time, no kids. Even with that kill, it's Team Liquid that make it 5.
Ain't no way.
They can come back though, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, can you believe it?
Yeah.
What a response from Team Liquid, and a lot for FaZe to now discuss in the halftime break.
Tá vendo? Aham.
Mad Dog, can you translate?
Progressão boa e tal, só que a gente tava tipo.
How's get back? What?
Assim,
Can you translate this time
tirando a
out?
etapa da.
Oh my god.
De dominar esse cara principal, o resto tava de boa, tá ligado? Então, pra caso de um hotel, que eu acho que vai precisar, a gente faz com.
Good translation? Alright.
It's all about the vibes, you said.
É a mesma play que eu tinha combinado com vocês. Fechou?
Actually, it's
Pode ser que
valid.
eles
You might
queiram.
have shut that.
É isso, na verdade, né? Só vai ter uma defesa.
It's okay, guys. We 7-0'd them. We can easily win 6 in a row right here.
Todo mundo lembra das defesas? Tá de boa?
Lembro.
Is that what you would say?
Só do jogo, a defesa que eu faço aqui mesmo. Se tiver mira, vai de mira, com mira em cima.
Até pro KDS, vai de MP.
I would be saying
Mas
every
e o
defensive setup that they're
Vault
gonna
ali
do
da
right
janela
now.
do banheiro que eu tô abrindo?
Oi?
Que eu abro as duas janelas do banheiro, lembra que a gente
Cara,
mudou e colocou a jab?
Mas o JV tá jogando do teto ali, se eles der a win não vai dar nada, tá ligado? O cara não vai pular lá fora.
Tá, e você quer que eu ligue pra quem? Pro
Aí,
KDS.
eu acho que ou liga pro KDS ou liga pro Vini Júnior. Tu escolhe.
Tá bom.
Eu acho que eles vão ficar um pouco fodidos. Aí, guys, eu acho que no mergulho a gente pode começar com um 3-1, que eles vão estar um pouquinho mais em choque, se pá, não? Ou vocês
Pode ser, pode ser.
Acho que é uma boa.
Acho que é uma
boa, uma boa.
Ou vocês preferem a full domínio, tipo
Eu
assim,
prefiro a
pega
full
um 3-1.
Um 3-1 tá jogando bem, acho que vale a pena.
3-1, só vamos ficar atento com os caras que tem que preparar as coisas bonitinho. Mesma coisa, eu acho que a gente também começa com a... Aí, ou a FOD verde ou um 3-1. Aqui, Pox, do teu critério pra...
Well, a very dominant half from Team Liquid. Alienware, 11 kills from KZ and 9 from Maya. They've been the star contributors.
How many kills that KDS had
a
last
decent
game?
half from Souls, KDS as well, having some big moments. Interestingly enough, in that half, guys, 5-1 opening kill advantage to FaZe Clan.
Does anybody remember?
Only converted one of those. They got 5 opening kills and only a single round win. Missed opportunity.
It has been maybe the one weakness for FaZe up until this point at the Esports World Cup, and it's rearing its ugly head here in the second map between these two. As it feels like we creep closer towards that third and final map.
Yeah, but don't discount FaZe. Going defense now and what we saw from there.
Philippox there, Vidiking again, also traded.
Site is command bathroom. On the second, back over to the boys. On
Everyone is so quick to
capitalize on FaZe's weakness, but they didn't show any.
I mean, my biggest thing every time it comes to FaZe, and
Does it
again,
say
it's the
kills right
Regis.
here?
These rounds.
King.
It is one.
EWC's zeroing, but JB92 needs all 4 kills, and they're sitting,
He had
waiting,
3
and
kills?
ready. He gets 1, and that's it.
How do you 7-0 and have 3 kills? How?
And selections then for this second half. Pretty typical. Monty is their most banned attacking operator. And Grim as well has seen a couple of appearances on the side of Team Liquid Alienware with the Kaid and the Wamai combo. That for them will be a little bit left of field. The Kaid
Can I
is
gift
their
sub? I
most
want the
banned.
term. You don't gift, command. You sub yourself,
Typically,
bro.
in fact, this will actually be the first time the catch is taken out of play as well. Normally looking at the Azami, Smoke, Mirror, Warden. So a small change up for them into this second half.
5 seconds left.
Yeah, I thought Team Liquid might actually opt to change the attacker lineup. They have not. They will bring the Sens, the Glaz, the Carpatao, a lot of utility that can really help them take this top floor. And if they're bringing Sens to top floor as well, guys, and we get Bugs briefing, they'll probably look for maybe...
Are they 1v1ing today?
A Sens play as well. So the comeback begins now for FaZe, though, so they go defense.
They are.
Expectation is certainly for them to win a couple of rounds in a row and claw this advantage back. It's been a very, very defender-sided series across both Fortress and Lair.
Well, util layering seems to be the name of the game here for Team Liquid in this round. Comes down to placement, being synchronized, and achieving the same objective. Is this a direct R6
This is going to be aggressive now. Philippox couldn't quite get the flash to connect, so they can't play off for the blitz immediately. The ROU, of course, obscuring that left side of the vision. Philippox getting a lot of information. Now goes pistol!
Oh my god, we're gonna win.
Double kill start for Team Liquid, but KZ has now been finished off by Handy. Won that 1v1 battle. JB92 still outside of the window. Maya, by the way, into the hallway. Pops one of the smokes, doesn't find anything, but inside of R6, Philippox should get this plant down successfully. Will manage to get it. Holding in the window was JV. Got 2 crucial kills. It is an absolute statement from Team Liquid. One of the top rounds you'll see on that side from an attacking team. They go 6-1 up. Border feels destined.
That is quality attacking siege. Team Liquid not concerning themselves with the map clear or the util clearance. None of those shenanigans required. An ROU deployed for Philippox blitz front line, and he did his job wonderfully well. Stayed alive with that first tick of damage, and then critically, a massive shot right here. Had to land the kill onto Cyber, does exactly that. And whilst he was then on a bit of an island to the mid portion, he had the glass on the back hit, you had coverage from the window outside. He had to be patient, was then eventually able to go for the plant, force movement from that FaZe defensive unit. And Team Liquid looking really, really good here on Lair. 1 round required, and it's Border on the other side.
I mean, that is just a really, really good set play round. That's when the strategy and the workshopping that you've done throughout the last couple of months comes and pays dividends in a match such as this. On the verge of a 7-1 victory on Lair. The perfect response, really, to 7-0 loss on Fortress. It's one of the
not far off it.
stranger El Clasicos that we've seen, but maybe Border will be close. Because it seems as if we should be getting there.
We'll get all 15 rounds in the final map, surely.
Wow, I hope so.
Come on, Cyber.
Very different map, too,
Bro,
the way that Border's going to play.
Oh, yeah. But 3, I'm already knowing.
Not giving up on
that
FaZe.
means you put a bet in, Lou?
Yeah, I might put a map 3 bet.
You'd be foolish to write off the back-to-back SI champions. Defense led, saw that from Liquid in the first half.
Let me know the lines.
This Liquid team looking far stronger on Lair than what we saw from them on Fortress.
I'm thinking Maya and Souls, bro. They've been shooting. I'm not gonna lie.
A huge showing as well from Maya.
What's Maya's line?
10 and 3, KZ 12 and 3. They've got
I'm about to open it up. You're like, wait a second, bitch.
I'm just asking. Maya, KZ, and Souls. Let me know their lines.
KZ's is gonna be like 9.5. Maya's is gonna be like 9 or 8.5.
Nah, Maya's is gonna be like 7.5. I'm not gonna lie.
Unlike their counterparts in FaZe, they won't elect to go for
8
the
or
full commit
it'll probably
early.
be 8.5.
I say map 3.
Unless Maya's rotation here is indicative that maybe that actually will end up being the case.
That's good.
KZ, good
Bro,
work
FaZe
there.
wins like
Double
4
clear
rounds
taken
here, and my
off.
parlay
And that
gets
will
saved.
alleviate some of the time pressure later in the round for
All
Team
right.
Liquid Alienware.
Yeah,
Who's
I mean,
lines?
that's crucial, especially this early in the
Maya,
round.
KZ,
canisters
and
pop.
Souls.
Yeah, Nade's got himself over towards barrels.
KZ
This will be
9.5,
rather
Maya
direct from
8,
Team Liquid.
Souls
KZ as
8.
well lurking towards that missile hallway. Cyber first death.
I got a first hit.
JB92
Wow.
gets an angle on
Hey,
that first
PZ, what they
floor.
get this
is
sub,
going
I
to
appreciate
shake up the defensive phase
just
because
go on
they've
map
still got
3.
Souls that has forced his
Okay,
way
so I'm
back to
thinking
side.
Maya
So now
and
it's a full
Souls,
stack
bro. I
inside
think
for
that's
FaZe. They
safe.
give up top floor and first floor. Nade has the angle. Another one peeks in. He wasn't expecting it, but then is able
God,
to
it's on
swing
map 3.
himself. This seems
Unless-
as if it's done. Surely
unless-
it's only Vitter King and Handy.
Oh my God.
But crucial as they both got one apiece.
just
Nade
went
shuts it
crazy.
all down. Handy needs to get all 3 remaining in the next minute.
Hey, what'd you say, by the
And
way?
even for
Fucking
one of the
Mad Dog?
game's modern guards,
What?
this should be too difficult. He's
That they
flamed off.
weren't gonna come back?
Philippox is planting as Handy makes
think
his
they
way
were.
forward. He can't even
Let's see what
walk
my
through
cast
the
Map
out
3.
The flames are too hot.
25
and
to
Border will be
60
required
right
in
now.
this El
Or
Clásico.
25.
All right, Baloo, give me like another bet. Like I need another bet.
Speed run of the first 2
Okay, wait.
maps.
Wait,
I can only do it 2 legs.
What'd you do?
Trade
I want to do
blows.
Cyber and Maya.
It felt like we would get
Cyber?
all 3, but
Cyber does good on
certainly not in this
board.
What's his
fashion.
map?
Fingers
What's
crossed
his
we
line?
got all 15
8.5?
rounds on Border.
In Brazilian folklore, which is
Alright, I'm
worth
gonna do 2. I'm gonna do
7-0,
KZ and Souls, and
Take
then
your
Maya
pick.
and
Either or.
Cyber.
It's a smashing.
Well, it's a response from Team Liquid
Okay, but give me like a CSGO bet or something. I need to make it a 3 leg.
Their mental fortitude. They did
There's
not
no more
just bow
CSGO
down
games,
after
bro.
that
Is there anything today?
7-0 thrashing. They forged
No,
ahead,
I mean,
their own
MLB.
path, their own plan,
Alright,
and
give me
did to
MLB.
FaZe what FaZe did to
Alright,
them on
take.
Fortress. Sets up the deciding map of Border, and hopefully that map will be close.
And there's a demonstration as to why after that first
Take
map,
Jacob
there was
DeGrom.
certainly
Just type in
worries
Jacob
for Team
and take
Liquid,
him over
but
Case.
not at any point did we
Strikeouts
expect
over
it to be
strikeouts.
easy going for FaZe. And Team Liquid from the
Jacob who?
offset absolutely switched on here for map 2,
DEGROM.
and it culminated in quite the dominant victory.
Over what?
Not a lot worked for FaZe.
Strikeouts.
They
Yo,
tried
who
as
could
they
play
did,
something
but
for me on
everything
How many
went well.
strikeouts? How many?
FaZe had
What's his
opportunities
line?
in the first 3
6.5?
rounds. They got the opening
Yeah.
kills. They had chances. And again, the
Are you sure?
similarities drawn to the first map are
Wait,
very stark. It's almost as if they've just completely flipped
Alright, I mean-
the same script, but
Bro,
then
there's
changed
no
the
way he
sides
doesn't
going
beat-
into the second map.
Chad,
It's a
there's no way
wonderful
Jacob
bounce back
DeGrom
game from
doesn't
Team
go
Liquid.
crazy versus
This
the
attack
Angels,
as well,
right?
especially,
Like, there's
was
no way he
really,
doesn't-
Stop with the
really
fight, ladies,
critical.
baby.
It all sets
The
up
Angels
now
literally
for Border.
suck, bro.
I cannot wait to get into it, but
Let's see,
we'll
let me
have
see
to
his
go
past
back to the
games,
desk first.
How he's been doing. Yeah, the last time he
Thank
played
you
was
so
4
much,
days ago versus
Jynxzi and
Baltimore.
Gus.
He
Was a
had 9
great
strikeouts.
matchup, El Clasico. A little bit different than we anticipated.
Every time he
Not
doesn't
quite
get raked,
competitive on either
he
of the
usually
maps,
gets a
but
lot
in
of strikeouts.
general,
I would
as a
take
series,
it, Ryan.
extremely competitive. It's like two heavyweight
that's
fighters.
pro
You're
research
watching
right there,
Tyson
bro.
and
I'm
Holyfield.
gonna do a
one
home run
knockout
too.
punch to the other, both standing dazed. But now, who's gonna get the
Wait, who
landing,
can play
land
something
the
for me
final
on
blow?
Prize Picks?
Who has the
bro?
best chance of getting a home run?
Like shadow boxing for them.
Come on,
It's going to
Lou.
be blow for blow.
Wait,
Who's
do you
able
have
to
Prize
react?
Picks?
Who's
No,
able
if
to
anything,
counter
do
it?
the
I mean, from
dreams
one map
team
to the
today.
next,
Wait,
it looked
check
like they
how
really
much time is
understood
left? How much
their
time is left?
opponent. They understood where their flaws were, how they could abuse them in a 7-1. I mean, I don't even think
Chad,
the
who's hitting
casters
a home
thought it was
run
gonna
today?
happen. They were talking about it, and sure enough, it did happen. So maybe they casted that into the existence.
I feel like you have to give credit to Igor CTG
Kyle
really being
Schwarber.
able to get his team back
Actually,
into
nah,
it
don't
mentally.
think
And you
Schwarber.
saw them come out, flip that momentum coming off of a 7-0 and really just steamroll and get that
Yeah,
engine
you got
going,
8
find
minutes.
that confidence, and you just see a different Liquid in this
Stop
match.
telling me money on
Incredible
whatever
from
you
the
send me on
coach's
last
side,
time. I can't
incredible
get
from
that.
Liquid side
Why?
as well. The bounce
I don't
back.
have that,
A lot of
whatever
people
that is.
obviously
Bro,
doubting it
you
because you
literally
just see
just
FaZe come
transfer to
out
your card.
and absolutely stomp them on their map.
don't have
But
to
Liquid
make
to
an
have
account.
the
You just
wherewithal
press
and
no
to
or
have the
whatever.
confidence to
It
come
says
back
make
out
an
and then do
account or
that
no,
again on
like,
FaZe's
Derek
map.
Jeter.
Well, it's exactly what we
All right,
expected.
here's
These
the
two
line.
teams evenly
Andy,
matched on the day.
9.5.
Iconic could be the
I already
difference.
know, I
One
already
person
know,
coming
I
out and
already
making a big play. What was
send you
the
forward.
difference here as we looked at map 2?
I think it's just the momentum. I feel like you
You
saw
not
Liquid
send
coming
it to
out
us,
fighting,
seriously.
not letting
Bro,
FaZe
I
be
don't have
comfortable.
anything
And
else.
obviously,
I'm
too,
not even
KZ
kidding. This is the
having a
only thing I can
staple,
send it to you
just
on,
a
bro.
consistent map, being there for his team, and then obviously just the whole unit too flowing and just playing their win cons
Bro,
extremely well.
you literally
Again,
just
when your back
transferred
is
your
against the
card
wall,
now.
your
It's no
tournament
fee.
could
I don't
possibly
have a card
end
right
after
now.
this
I had to
next
order a
map.
new
It's
one 'cause I
about
lost
getting
my
those
other one.
rounds into your favor. It's about
Whatever,
getting
I'll
hype.
just
It's
get it
about
whenever
building
I
that
get it.
momentum, and that's what we were seeing from each
Alright,
and
bro.
every single round,
You sure?
especially in that round 2, which I think really started carrying that momentum for the rest of the series.
Yes.
Liquid also had some very loud fans in game 1.
Do Souls,
But I
Souls
started to see the chat. I saw a
and,
little bit of you guys
Souls
watching. You said
and-
there's one woman screaming that's louder than all of
Souls
the
and
men that they've
KZ
seen cheering on the side of
for
Liquid,
25
and
and
even the
KZ
drums
9.5
included.
for the
That
win.
just shows both of these
Yes,
team sides, whether
nah,
it's
do
FaZe,
Souls and
whether
Maya,
it's
Souls and
Liquid.
Maya,
I mean,
and
the
then do
fans are here. It's going to
KZ
be
and Cyber.
uproarious whether either of them win.
For all
And as we
four on
transition
one?
into Border,
Nah,
which
it's
they set
two-
up the
two
new
legs,
question, the
25
final
each.
map, designer map, do you think it starts to tilt? And if so, which
Souls
way?
in Maya.
Border's a casino. I feel like you can never
For
call
two
it
legs,
a
Souls
matchup
and
as
Maya.
being in
Gavin
the
for the
server,
Gavin.
playing it. It's always on the edge.
KZ
Every round is
and-
so intense.
What
and
makes it like that?
Just the map, it's so small that once the round starts, it's just a snowball. There's so many trades happening, and then you really have to be extremely composed to when you get your
my channel
advantages,
voice,
you have to be
I
able to reset and
good.
play the layer game
Thank you.
against the team. But then obviously, too, you can't play too much layer game because then you
And
become too
I need
consolidated.
fucking Liquid
So
to
there's
win
always a
this
catch-22
last
happening
game,
on
bro.
Border. It's one of the smallest maps and the best maps.
All right,
Oh, what
25
an
for
interesting way
70.
to start it off. I know
What's
Laxi
the
took
line?
a look at some of the plays that really stood
Jynxzi
out.
versus
for
them?
you
Yeah,
in
we
that
can watch
match.
party that at
KZ
4.
and Cyber. KZ and
Yeah, I
Cyber.
mean, I said going into this
Whoa,
series,
why are are you doing Cyber?
I mean, your entire tournament is
What
on
you
the
mean? I'm
line,
doing
and you
2-2.
have
I'm
to
doing
make
2
risks.
each.
You
I'm
have
doing
to be able to
2
make gambles, and
yeah.
KZ absolutely understood the
And then if
assignment
that
in
hits-
round 2, where I talked about.
Like, Lou, do we
this
think it goes
structure is what
7-7, Lou?
carried them throughout
Bro,
the
it's
rest of
got to be a
this
good
series,
game because
for
listen,
everyone to
Ryan,
be
you
able
got to
get
think about it.
behind
Look,
them,
I'm trying to
light
think.
the fire from
Look,
underneath
they're
them.
both
But in
defender
this
side
match,
of teams.
in this round specifically, you
Okay,
understand
Borders attacker
KZ
sided.
is inside
So
labs,
it's
and
going
he
to be
knows
kind of,
that the the only win condition
We're gonna
being
get a
in the man
3-3
disadvantage
split,
is
and then
that
another
Goyo
3-3
canister.
split.
So we're fucking banking
and
today, is what you're
he
telling me.
has to
Like,
make
you
that
feel what
play
I'm
because if he
saying?
doesn't, this
And then
round is
Jacob
not going to
deGrom's
favor.
gonna
They
go out
don't
there
build that
throwing some
momentum,
nasty
and
curves.
he swings into here to
Yeah,
be
bro,
able to
we're green.
pop this canister.
Are you putting that
Takes
too,
a
or are you
very
not?
early gunfight with
I'll probably play-
KDS
if
again,
this hits,
putting him
I'll
to
probably
1
play
HP, but he
some
doesn't falter.
Ghana.
He doesn't
But I
back down.
genuinely
He
think that
still
Jacob
goes for
deGrom
the
is free, bro.
only
The
one
Angels are
win
like one of the
condition here,
worst
and that is
teams in the
popping that
MLB,
Goyo canister,
and every
downing
time
the
he
two
doesn't
players,
let up a
putting
lot of
the man
DRA,
advantage back into their favor, and then
he
ending
usually
that
pitches
in a
good,
3v1 from a
And his line's
5v3.
6.5.
It's
He
rounds
just
like
had
this,
9
it's
Ks.
plays like this that
He's back,
instill
bro, he's
hope,
back.
instill the momentum for them to be able to carry
I'll be right back.
from one round to the next, and it's the exact reason why we saw a 5-1, and it's the definite reason why we saw a 7-1 map.
You can see a little bit of fluster too from FaZe. 5v3, you need to make sure you have that flame cleared. You have the time, you have the vertical, you can make that pressure, or even if there's a flame there, you can plant in a different spot. Just really going through the motions and making sure what they're doing makes sense.
We think coming into this, I mean, were FaZe caught a little bit off guard by how strong Liquid responded? Maybe that's why?
I mean, knowing them, you know that Liquid, they're a team that's not going to back down. They have a lot of fiery players, so I feel like FaZe known. They should have expected them to just come back with that fight, and they just weren't ready for it.
I was going to say, even when you look back at SI 2023, I mean, FaZe realistically could have been the three-peat world champions. But if you remember in that series, that W7M roster, the same 4 players on that team fought tooth and nail from a down 6-1 deficit and was able to constantly bring it back. So I'm sure when you're in moments like these for the side of FaZe, it kind of rings back into your head like, oh, we've seen this before. Now they're gaining the momentum. Now it's going to be so
Wow,
important
FaZe
for
really
FaZe
should be
to
a
understand
3 PSI winners. They really should, bro. Chat, who was there when they sold a 6-0 lead map 5? Imagine selling a 6-0 lead map 5 of the biggest tournament ever.
And with blackjack, whatever it is, what game do you try to go for? If it's the side of an aggressive tempo, trying to get those early trades, what do you try to do if you're FaZe to close it out after you were in the lead and now you're tied and going to border?
I feel like for FaZe, you don't need to.
I would have
step their
thought about
steps
that
on
for the rest of my
attack
life.
side, sure
But
they're
at least they
actually
won.
applying pressure.
At least they won the next 2 though.
And if Liquid can just stay off of that back foot, always throwing that punch first, landing it, getting a kill, and being able to just pull back, they're going to be able to stay ahead in these rounds.
Now, I like the card analogy, but I'm going to have to completely switch the game. I feel like this is a chess match for me. It's a battle of the IGLs of understanding who's opener, who's the defender, how you can take the piece, how you can then retake position, take control of the board, and that's exactly what they're doing here. I mean, you get a 7-0 into a 7-1. Now everything is for all the marbles. Everything is to get that checkmate here to push you to one step into that semifinal.
The Battle of Brazil. We've seen 2 dominant performances across 2 different maps for 2 different teams. Now will we see something a little bit more evenly contested? You mentioned chess. I love that. Over at the Alliance Vault, we also have some chess going on. They just finished up the day, and I know that Chris Tunn actually has a club championship update for us. Let us know what's going on in the CC as of this evening. Chris?
Down here at the STC Arena, around some disappointed TM fans. Ginny, of course, over Rocket League. We're kind of getting through the competition now, but TM just suffering a big loss for them, considering they're coming in as one of the favorites of the tournament.
Yeah, they just lost their game against NIP, so unfortunately for them, they are not in the top 8 just yet. Fortunately, there is a lower bracket, but when you're looking at the teams that are CC relevant, that have already qualified for playoffs and are locked into that top 8 slot, it's Falcons and Vitality. So automatically, they give themselves 200 points. And with the win that Falcons had earlier today against Jailmates qualifying, they are now 50 points behind AGAL. So they're in a lovely spot.
I mean, this was a really good week for Falcons anyway.
Absolutely.
We kind of look into some of the competition that they have in their specific games. They have a real good opportunity to take that lead again, looking more and more likely. I mean, over in chess especially, I mean, they got like 2 people who potentially could make top 4. That's going to hold them as much as 100 points at their first place points, right? I mean, so Falcons, huge week for them. AGL not competing in much either. It's a massive week.
Yeah, it's for Falcons, great time to be alive right now if you're a Falcons fan. If you're an AGL fan, I just want you to cover your ears because it's not looking good right now. Out of PUBG Mobile, when we're looking at chess as well, not doing too great.
Yeah, it's going to be next week for them. Crossfire, etc. are going to kind of be coming through. That's where they're going to have to make all the points. Ginny, thank you very much. We'll be checking them in the rest of the week. Guys, back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Chris and Jenny. It's been a great CC update across.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the
Zimmer's
Jynxzi at 4. Trust me, I don't want to play ranked for 6 hours,
50 points in the lead on Falcons. That will be important. We'll check in with them tomorrow as well to see how things go. But guys, turning into the picks and bans coming up soon for this final map. It's Border. It's our final series of the day. We opened today talking about these two brothers who have, you know, invitational wins and majors, you know, basically star-studded performances and histories. But now, you know, has that story shifted? I'm curious, since we've seen such dominant performances, different players, you guys have mentioned KZ showing up. Where's the story now in terms of the 1v1 or the head-to-head that you're looking to most?
I mean, I think it's still playing into the exact same narrative that we had going into this moment. Again, this is now do or die. You guys respectively won each other's maps. Now it comes to the decider where once you get to this third map, and you can speak into this as well, every player, every coach, every IGL should understand where everything went wrong and how they can play the absolute perfect siege that they possibly can. Everything needs to be left on the battlefield today.
I feel like it's a battle of the coaches right now. Who can keep their players mentally in it? Who can actually see what needs to be adjusted inside of this last map, and being able to actually call the timeout, call the precise moment for the timeout, and be able to give the actual advice his team needs to pull through here.
Sometimes there's not too much to say with a matchup that everything's already been said. 29 times these fights have gone the way of FaZe, 22 the way of Liquid, and that has proven to be the way that this series is already shaped up. Map to map, heavyweight blow to heavyweight response, and now only one will move through as Border picks and bans come up on your screen.
I'm going to expect shields to be removed here. I mean, shields can really be a strong piece of the puzzle, especially when you think pushing into top east, pushing into break, getting any bit of that map control. So it's no surprise to see a Monty already taken out, but the why, that's a good one as well.
Yeah, really going to hurt the east extension right now. Warden, expect to see a lot of Ying play coming out too here. Lash is a standard issue, getting rid of that utility, making sure that they cannot post up.
Map fucking 3 chat. Who do y'all got?
That plant potential.
I mean, the one thing I really do love about Border, especially now that this is the last and final decider for both these two teams, when you think of Brazilian teams, you think of that aggressive nature. And if there is one map that is going to feed heavy-handed into that aggression, it is a map like Border. You are going to be met with combat, with fights already straight out the gate, just trying to get into that map. As I was saying, trying to get into that top east, trying to get into that break. You are going to be met with a battle of attrition for both of these teams.
Well, it's going to be one map that decides the fate of two Brazilian
FaZe, yeah, FaZe will probably win, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
One spot in the semifinal left.
FaZe are nasty at this map.
Liquid Alienware, who will seize the moment? Let's fire it over to our casters for our final match here.
I got a GK2 against either.
Well, it comes down to map 3 for the El Clasico. That is very much fitting. It's even more fitting. It's the least played map at the Esports World Cup thus far. Only played 3 times.
We can have 3 subs for our XGS.
It is the most
Do you want to add anybody else aside from Chicks?
67% attacker win rate.
Holly,
a single site objective
who controls?
that is in favor of defense.
I'm not playing, I control.
Liquid starting on the attack in the first half.
No, I need like a troll though, like a troll.
7-0 into 7-1.
Have you seen me play Clash?
The hope is it's into 8-7, one way or another.
Good news if you want to see some attacking siege as well.
You don't find that funny?
Of this series thus far.
Nah, I need like I need someone I can rage bait. How could I rage bait?
Defend decided. Map 1
Kazzy's got a team.
7-0.
Holly's a good troll.
Team Liquid Alienware
Grimes.
trailing by much.
Nah, that's loose duo.
7-1. KDS with
Wow.
the opener.
That's the defense that lands the first blow, though. KDS gets rid of Maya, who was incredible back on Lair. That's also one thing to keep in mind.
Let me run it, Ryan. Let me run it.
FaZe have dominated the entry battles. Oh, there's a good chance here, though, on the Souls from KZ. He gets the down, and he knows that he is very much down. East has control. Swing from the Azami of
Holly's a lot of play,
captures the head of Philippe Pox. Souls finished off by the Jugapalo call of Nade, because he was down on the floor, courtesy of KZ.
Bro, hey, Mad Dog, if I'm sitting here on a pixel with Ashar for a C, I'm killing everybody on this pixel. And you know that.
Are going to eagerly take as many trade fights as possible, not going to shy away from the occasion.
Liquid, bro, what's happening, bro?
Look to capitalize on any moment of weakness that the opposition may present, but at the moment it's FaZe in the advantageous position at the midpoint of the round.
KZ, go ace.
Player up, King low on HP, but still one more gun for
KZ get an ace, but like Cyber get like a couple kills.
Yeah, lucky.
Good util. Still up here for FaZe.
Oh, I got music playing in the background.
A tricky.
So Lou, how am I even going to send you the money if you win?
I'll just have you send it like Jay or something.
Alright, I'll just keep it.
And he should be able to answer the call.
Yeah.
And chooses to
So
eat
that's
the
it.
call,
So
so
that
he
should be
gets
me.
taken down to half health.
I'll just keep it.
And he goes
I'll
over
never
towards
give it to you.
Archives.
Come on,
That's
KZ.
fine.
Otherwise, though, good fountain presence established from Vidiking. Cyber and KDS, a little bit more freedom to move
What'd you do,
around.
Ryan?
Finally, JB92 able to get
I
in
did
towards
KDS,
Blake, now just
Cyber,
outside
KZ, Maya.
security, testing this mirror window position. Held
I
by
did KDS instead of
Okay.
Souls.
There's the
Okay.
one and only
And he got a
Nitrous
kill,
out,
so that's
40
good.
seconds remaining
Yeah.
in the round. Team Liquid need to start heading towards the site.
And he's
KZ
holding
has
this
one
mirror
soul
too.
rotating across maybe
he's
to
a-
try and counter this mirror window.
They're gonna hold him as well.
To the mirror window, need to then play off it. KDS still holding. KDS will take the
Wow,
fight,
that's
but
such a
Nade wins it
dumb
with the
beat.
DMR.
Oh.
3 versus
Oh my gosh,
3.
Cyber, chill.
Heading into the final
Cyber.
20
Oh my God, he
seconds.
wall
Cyber
banged
Get the
him.
trade, get the trade,
tight
KZ.
angle.
KZ's in sight.
Huge for FaZe.
No,
but
he
then
downed
Cyber
one.
2
Finish
will
him.
go down.
Nice, that's
JD92 to try and clutch up, heading into red time.
Win this,
We haven't
low-key.
seen a lot of big individual moments. Vidiking's got
shit.
security side.
This is-
JV off the plant to take the battle with Handy.
Oh my gosh, he's in.
Finds a
Oh my
kill,
God.
Needs to shut
Oh,
down
man,
Vidiking.
back out.
Fighting.
Wow.
Time
That was smart, that was
expire.
smart, yeah.
FaZe will take the opening round.
That was good though. That was good though.
Ubisoft led with 2 months ago. Ubisoft led.
Almost had the
Yeah,
you can send me a picture.
What
What is it? Wait, I'll remember. actually.
Bro, it's Maya 8 kills. It's KZ 9.5. Souls
Oh, yeah,
8.
everyone getting killed.
Cyber 8.5.
I don't need a picture of it.
Well, a very fun round.
That's why
Dang.
DMRs,
Down to
like, if
one
that at peak right there, if you're on
alive.
Twitch's gun, you
That
kill that
did
guy.
not happen at all in the first 2 maps, guys. There was not a single round across either Fortress or Lair where it came down to a single player left alive. And in the opening round of Border, it was a 1 versus 1 and time expires. Hopefully, that just gives us a glimpse into the script for this 3rd and final map. That
Motherfucker
the
Jay got
rounds
hit
will
by
be
a
closer,
tornado.
that the scoreboard
A
will be
tornado
closer.
flew.
That's all we ask for. It's not much.
All right. Cyber on. Damn, bro. This dude's on fucking 2, bro. Out KDS is always the right play.
So down below then for round number 2. Event Workshop, the selection of FaZe, and the Solace
Liquid buy that on
into
FaZe.
play for the 2nd round. We'll see what kind of impact that ends up having in terms of drone economy for Team
We'll see.
Liquid.
We'll see.
And then don't discount Handy's ability to
Maya to
identify and aid
get
in
some
planting
kills
on
right
the
here, though.
ground as well. That can be both up above on the vert, but even horizontally late, depending on
Should I get $100? Yeah, I got you, bro.
positioning.
Send me your cash app.
Very.
Oh,
hang
no,
on.
they
Who-
lose
KDS, bro.
I got
KDS
KDS.
will get rid of Fully Box on the
Let's get
Rayora, so
Buddha.
they lose a big part of what they wanted
I
to
bet
do in
Buddha
this
on with it,
round.
bro.
Another opening kill from KDS for FaZe.
And if they were cooking for maybe a direct hit through front door, or at least maybe drawing pressure with that util set, that plan A is completely out the
Maya,
window.
come on, Maya,
0-5
please.
in
Is there an
opening
L-mine right here?
battles for
100%.
Fully
Oh,
Box out of
really?
series.
It's Twitch, I
Team
think it's
Liquid have
Twitch.
been dominated in this area.
Oh my
FaZe
gosh.
are constantly 5 versus 4.
Yep.
Half wall, half wall,
Get down to
half
half wall.
KDS
Oh,
wants
he
to keep
knows.
swinging, but he shuts him
Oh
down.
yeah, here we go. Line called. Nade.
He's
Walk
in a
up.
compromised position
scared.
to projectiles.
Do they know about him though? Because the way that
Bro,
Maya's kind of
what
just
is he
scoping around, he
doing?
may not be fully certain.
He's full white. You gotta
I
get
think they
him.
are.
Seems like they got some kind of an
Oh
idea.
my
Chance
gosh.
on the
Nade
souls
this
from
dude,
Maya.
bro.
And he still stays tucked in. He
What
starts to
the
move
actual
around.
fuck am I
Cyber
watching?
is below him. Can't really
It's
help
Souls.
out. Soul's taken down to 1 HP. Needs to be cautious on the next battle. Andy, by the way, has now moved out.
Rocks. Why did he not nade him out of
Team
there?
Liquid have pivoted away.
Is this Sweem on Instagram?
So a semblance of control for Team
Close armory
Liquid, but
door.
it's
Who is
fragile. FaZe still with 2 players on the 2nd floor.
All right, so
At
KD's
what
got
point
2.
do
Maya's
Vidic
got
get
1.
No.
rotating, but they take the fight
That's
instead.
so ass for me.
Andy's patience pays
Okay,
off.
Cyber dead
Nade
though.
was able to
We need KZ to
eliminate
get 3.
Cyber.
Nope.
And then Nade falls to Vida
Oh, it's
King. It's a scrappy border to begin, but Handy, from what looked like a trapped position earlier, has
They
found
they all have, like,
2 crucial kills for FaZe. KZ needs a 1 versus 3. This has been a series though.
Chat, how is this
Mm,
map
yeah.
We've
attacker
not
sided,
seen
bro?
any clutches.
So we're taking almighty effort, isolating all 3 members of the defense.
I'm not worried.
FaZe remain disciplined, are separated, but still in positions where they're not going to present direct ones for KZ.
That is not Cyber's
And
wife.
dead immediately as Vidiking was waiting.
No way.
2-0 start for FaZe cleared
I'm
on
not
border.
worried, bro.
Defense has looked really, really sharp.
He's trying to be.
Worrying signs for Team Liquid Alienware.
He's trying to get back by one of the FaZe
We'll
guys.
get a tactical timeout.
Só vamos ter um pouquinho de atenção nesse início de round. Tá faltando um pouquinho de capricho, não só eu digo em questão do pique, só que vamos definir exatamente o que a gente tá querendo fazer, tá ligado? A gente já trouxe o round ali depois. A gente tá entrando leste, só que tipo aí os caras estão batendo, tal, tá ligado? Dá pra gente calmar o round, dá pra gente fazer muita coisa, tá ligado? Então tipo assim, ó, só vamos respirar um pouquinho, ver o que eles estão fazendo, tal, a gente conseguir jogar, tá ligado? Porque os 2 rounds até agora, basicamente, a gente não conseguiu. A gente trouxe o round, mas a gente ainda não jogou o round. É isso que eu tô tentando falar pra vocês. Então agora a gente vai começar aqui com a banheira. Vamos fazer a lobo, abre as coisas ali bonitinho e tal. Deu pra ver claramente que o KDS
Yeah,
o
they
Rafa
need to
deu
win this round
pra
right
eles
here.
jogar um
Pretty
pouco mais
badly.
peitando e tal, tá ligado? Pra não deixar a gente gostar do jogo. Então só vamos punir. Fechou?
Beleza.
Bora. Todo mundo, bora.
Bora.
Tactical timeout expires
Like,
for
bro,
Team
just
Liquid
get-
Alienware.
I just
An
wanna be in
early
pro,
one call
bro.
from Eagle, 2 rounds in,
Like, just
but
get me
again,
in
attack
pro,
side
bro.
border, you need to be getting some of these rounds.
Like, anytime I watch an event like this, I'm
Showing
just
their
like, bro, I would
aggressiveness
fry
there
this kid,
here
bro.
on their defense, happy to take fights, make it more
I
difficult.
would literally
for Team
fry
Liquid
this
to
I don't
get
even
into
know
solid
yet.
positions. And a big round from
Yeah,
Handy.
Mayu dies right
At one
there.
point looked rather trapped over towards Armory, but then finds 2 very important kills. And we never even really got to see Team Liquid attempt towards Vent Workshop.
Bro, can they just get on a shield, bro?
I got you, Shane.
Like, can they just get on
Yeah,
blitz
top
or
two solid
something?
Team
Like,
Liquid in that
someone
round.
You were
get
not
on
hanging with these
blitz,
dudes?
bro.
Stay on God.
Losing Philippe
Pop
on
Z.
the Rayora.
PC players are used to
2 minutes
peeking certain
41.
shit because like controller players have no
Completely
recoil
unraveled
like
their
me.
plans, the fight back, the plan B
I'm literally
attempts, certainly
known for
valiant,
never
but
like if someone's sitting on the bookshelf angle,
FaZe
I fry him every
minimizing
time.
mistakes and not allowing them back into the round. Over to the tertiary then for the third. Is this an opportunity now?
Just-
for
just
Team
wait
Liquid
till I
to
get in
get
Pro
around
League,
on
bro.
the board? Shields now in play. Philippox will resume.
All right, we
what
need
have
TLAW to win the
seen
next 2.
over the course of this
Yeah,
series
no,
so
that
far
last
on the
series.
Blackbeard.
Well, they've just got to be a little bit more cautious with their approach. You know, they know that FaZe are going to want to play these.
Yes, they are,
window
bro. They're
positions,
literally
doorway
normal PC
positions,
players.
take the
They're just
fights out on the
pros.
balcony. Team Liquid will need to adapt to that. You know, maybe the way that they're going to drone, get information.
Chat, y'all said the same thing before I made T2, bro. Now I
Yeah,
won
they
T2.
got on the BB. Thank you, bro.
Now
Thanks
what?
for the BB.
Now what? I made T2, now what? Oh, I won T2, now what? Now it's Pro League players. And once I fry Pro League players, then it's what? Oh, now he's on controller, it doesn't count. Like, it's just always something, bro.
Is going to be in play in this 3rd round.
These mid jammers are fucking them.
Sometimes the most difficult part of border for the attack is problem solving your way into the building and finding a way to get the entry battle your way without then forfeiting it. That advantage to the trade.
Well, that's what FaZe do so well, though. They don't really leave a lot of gaps in their defense, especially when they've got 5 up. Makes it very difficult. Of course, you're going to give them the respect as well in terms of straight-up gunfights.
Oh,
Handy's going to
gosh.
eat the Jugger
King,
payload
bro.
call
This
from
fucker.
Deep.
Nade.
He's deep, though.
Bit King, Nitrocell, that should be great, and indeed it is, onto Nade. Another opening kill for FaZe. And again at the window.
Might swing this
But this
dude, bro.
time it was from the Nitrocell.
And the
No.
kind of play that Team Liquid can't trade. Now in such a difficult position with
You would've killed him
live
too.
info still being relayed onto their positions.
You would have killed him.
Courtesy of KDS.
And for a team on the attacker border, Team Liquid just look on the back foot.
Oh my god.
JB92. That got a little bit careless over towards East Stairs. Has allowed
They don't even
Cyber
know
to
this dude's in
escape.
office.
Oh, and a chance of
That's
that
a free
again.
kill. Come on.
Kill
He's had
this
2
dude, bro.
opportunities. Has JB92 to find that
This
kill
dude
onto
drops-
Cyber. But the Frost continues to escape him.
Oh, he's
Slips
fucking
away, then
walking
back
up.
up. He stares. This would be awful
Oh my gosh.
if he finds a kill. Turnaround shot onto
Okay.
the Blackbeard fully boxed. But the Blackbeard will
Just
survive.
chill, bro. What the
courtesy
fuck
of
is
that
Cyber
shield.
doing, though?
And
Nice,
the balls
KZ.
will fall to KZ.
Maya, come on, get you some. Maya, eat it.
Has all 3 of them on a
Time
scan.
starting to expire.
Triple radar
Oh,
from the
gosh.
Solid Snake. Team Liquid with a perfect
No.
read.
Got the
Didn't die,
information,
though.
but it's got to play
Nice.
off.
JB.
King to fall to JB92. He finally
Nice.
collects the
Wait,
kill.
not nice.
The Blackbeard dealt with though from
Come on,
Handy.
Maya,
He's
win
got
this, win this,
4.
win this, win this.
No
No
surprise to see the green
way.
rise to the top. And now with KDS, they have
Okay.
the
Nice.
chance to- again. But here
JB
comes
is just
JB92.
carrying.
But Handy,
Plant
one of the
KZ.
great
Nice,
players
JB.
All right, I gotta take a bit. Hold
It's
on.
a quad from JB.
JV just fucking went crazy there.
Finally, Liquid breakthrough on border.
We know how good JV can be. A little quiet over the course of this series, 10-12 up until that point. And he had a pretty dodgy battle over towards top east as we picked up through the mid-round. Then almost got caught on a timing as Cyber reclaimed control top stairs.
I mean, bro, like,
courtesy of
Maya isn't getting no kills. KZ's looking decent.
When he ends up in a position
But
at the
Cyber's
very
doing
beginning to
some
get that
dumbass
clear onto
shit,
Cyber.
man.
He stares, okay, doesn't take the first chance, peeks over waiting, gets another chance, doesn't take the shot. And despite that, ends up having a crucial round when he was able to net 4 kills for himself by the end of it. It started with this Nitro salvo from Vidiking. I thought,
And
honestly,
Souls
that
is useless too, bro. Didn't
internal
even get a
thoughts for
kill
Team
there.
Liquid, but they found responses.
Nope.
And it will go down as another failed conversion from FaZe in this series. And if they go on to lose, that will be a big talking point. Back on Lair, they had the overwhelming majority of entry battles go their way and still were very unsuccessful.
It was finished with 4 straight on Fortress as well.
I took the 2 worst performing players on FaZe.
In terms of the overall series summary, good
Cyber
point
Soul.
to kind of give a bit of a highlight. For FaZe,
think I have
it's a
KDS with
very
Maya,
even
though, bro.
spread performance. 10 kills for KDS, then 12 for Cyber.
I'm not worried about
13 for
Maya, bro.
Hendy,
He's gonna get
14
like a
for Souls,
3K
and
one of these
15 for
rounds, bro.
Vidiking. So a very team-orientated performance for Team Liquid.
What was his line?
17 from KZ, 15 for Maya, 14 for JB92, 10 for Nade, 8 for Leapox.
What was JV's?
Armory and
I
Archives
don't even
again.
know.
For the second
Ryan,
time
what
here
was
in the
JV's?
4th round.
I don't
I
think
don't remember, bro.
Sophia banned from FaZe Clan, Team Liquid.
Was it like
taking
8
his
or was
army
it like?
out of play?
Is it crazy?
Probably
7.5,
something like
probably.
that.
FaZe potentially feeling threatened by
He's
the
gonna smash that.
potential
He's
of the
about to
triple
activate here.
impact despite Team
What the
Liquid
fuck
not
is he
playing
doing?
the Zofia
Oh, hell
across the
no.
first 3 rounds.
Zami, though,
Oh,
has been
hell
played
no.
by FaZe Clan, so will not have access to that.
It's going to make the mirror very powerful, though, without the Zofia counter from down below.
Well, look at the positioning of Team Liquid, right? So they've clearly adapted after the first 2 rounds. They're sitting back a little bit more. They want FaZe to keep playing this aggressive style. They'll be a little bit more ready for it. But what that also now does is reduces the amount of time that you have in the round when it comes to the side objective. Nate has been able to slip in through customs. Full top floor hold for FaZe, except Cyber towards main stairs. It's KDS that found another open kill. There is that Cyber bottom main swing onto Nade. They strike again and find 2 kills at the same time. Despite the patience from Team Liquid, guys, where they're sitting back, expecting this swing from FaZe, they can never just get the timing right. FaZe again with another early advantage from the entry battle. This has been the biggest downfall for Liquid across all 3 maps.
Not a ton of map control to show for it either.
Threat nearby.
Leapox still in a position to shot call live. Maya and JV92 to try and isolate picks as best as possible.
Reloading.
60 seconds, and it's a stack office side from Team Liquid as they look to try and trade their way back into the round. They have a decent belt of util that they can deploy, but into this Fountain Cross, good luck.
Cyber as well can push through the hallway too. They can go for a bit of a back hit. They can afford to. Handy dies, and so does Souls. Cyber's on the flank over towards Wading. Hasn't found an angle because of the ROU that was up in the hallway from JB92. So he will fall back over through break. Cyber's going to make his way back to site rather than going for the flank. 3 versus 3. Suddenly more winnable now for Liquid.
KDS with Nitro Cell, though, for defense as we enter the final 30 seconds of the round. And they're still stalled out off a side.
Cyber, oh,
Shit
what a
on
shot
them.
from Maya! I thought Cyber was in the wonderful position, but Leapox caught on the close hold with a shot.
Oh, Vidiking.
King gets a huge double
This dude
kill.
has fucking claymores on Grim, bro.
Yeah.
Heartbreak for Liquid. They
What
thought they
the
were getting
actual
themselves
fuck
back
is
into
that?
that round, but FaZe was still standing strong in sight. Vidiking has been crucial. FaZe take a 3-1 lead on defense border.
Oh,
just crazy,
false
bro.
hope in that round for Team Liquid.
Like,
Utilized the util
Maya
really
shitted on him
nicely
too,
on this
bro.
offside stack and initially found success, had then a player advantage. but forced then into KDS and Vidic.
And then, bro, this dude just walks into a pump. Like, why go solo, bro?
Players in this game, often regarded by some as being
They need to win these next two.
one of the most ruthless players going around. Massive
KDS
moment.
has 3 opening kills on this map alone.
Yep.
What a performance. 5-1 on the entry across all 3 maps from KDS. Really setting his team up. 4 straight opening kills for FaZe. Liquid need to do better earlier in these rounds.
The most entry kills from an individual across this series so far in a single map. It was Cyber, went 3-1 on Fortress.
So 2 rounds to go in the half here on board up. It is starting to slip
Happy day
away
left.
from Team Liquid Alienware. But can they strike back here on Vent Workshop to try and keep this map close?
Nah, 4-2
Already had
isn't
2 very
raps, but
one-sided maps. We don't need a third.
very unlikely.
FaZe
Get money,
win by
baby,
that.
get money, baby.
Spot in the semi-final
That's the
tomorrow
word,
against
Abu.
GK on
So y'all got Jynxzi or Zim later. Lou, who you got?
most importantly for these 2
probably Zim.
teams, the bragging rights.
Zim's finna fucking
FaZe
rage
have
bait the
dominated
fuck
locally
out of him.
against this core roster of Team Liquid. It has been this core roster of Liquid that have had one up over.
Zim's finna
FaZe
rage
has
bait
been
We're
the
going to see the
fuck
Candela
out of
dump
him.
sandwich in the hit front door. This could be big if Team Liquid lay
Look
the
how
util-
Cyber gets kills.
Cyber captures out the blitz.
Like, look how
Again, they
Cyber gets
foiled the
kills.
plan early, but they're traded by Maya. But as you say, with that plan foiled, this now means do they want to continue on?
I think they can commit. They still have the util to commit.
JB92 has collected the case.
No Candela.
Wait, Maya.
Makes the disruption difficult.
Maya,
for Team Liquid.
Bit of
backstab.
King's
Free
Law,
kill
that's
on this
close by
dude.
inside of Server. You can see the angle that he's holding. Provided if
Oh,
Team Liquid
gosh.
want to go in
I'll be
for
right
the
back.
plant, they've still got one outside of the window. Also, Maya in a
Can they
very
kill the guy
tricky
inside?
position, main lobby. It's Souls that may also push from East Air side. Plan attempt from KZ.
Oh, JB
Bit of
hit the
King
Thatcher. He hit
hasn't
it.
got a Nitro Cell. Doesn't know where the plant's going down. But they both go down handy. The Soulless play is so good. It's going to be 4-1 to FaZe. Liquid's already used their timeout. They can't talk things over again. This attacking half has been foiled. And even with Maya finding this kill, he needs 3 more. He needs the ace clutch. If Liquid are to win this round, it's all down to Maya.
He'll probably need to traverse top floor to contest Handy.
He does have a minute. He's got the time, and he almost got the chance onto KDS. And then on the hatch, Handy times it to perfection.
Can there be one close game today?
What an impressive round from Handy on the Solus to disrupt that plant attempt. 4-1 lead for FaZe. All 3 maps have been so one-sided. Final round of this half
Like
coming
dead
up,
ass,
but guys
bro.
can't help but feel for Liquid.
Anti-cheat
They are in some
update
deep
coming
trouble.
year
Their attack
11.
on border has been stopped.
Yeah, FaZe are playing a suffocating brand of Siege at the moment.
Chat, they're doing an anti.
Once again, foiling the early plan there from Team Liquid with the direct attack. And there was the play from Handy, despite some, lack of a better word, handiwork from JV92 on the Thatcher. That wasn't quite enough to help get that plant down. And without the Candelas for additional flash support back up above, because they invested that early, Team Liquid were in such a precarious position. And the scoreline now, well, that too, a precarious position.
Oh, it spells trouble for Team Liquid. Even if they can find a second round here, Border's been the most attack-sided map of the event, but you can, of course, do well defensively too, depending on how you want to play. But the way that has been played by
They better
FaZe
win this round and
is
come back on
aggression,
defense, bro.
confidence.
Like, why the fuck
They
are
look
these
like
maps
the
never
attacking team.
closed?
5 straight opening kills on Border defense. The attack has not found any avenue of success early in the rounds. Hence why probably Liquid just thought we might go for a fast plant attempt. Catch them off guard, but no, FaZe have just been on the front foot every single round. They're not going to be caught by surprise. And with the Solus available, was always going to be difficult to get that plant down quickly and safely. Bathroom Towers, the only site that Liquid have been able to win in this first half. They'll need to win it again.
This is where you need to dig deep if you're Team Liquid.
It's a big lineup change as well, by the way, for FaZe. They only bring The sentry again. It's another opening kill for FaZe. 6 straight on the defensive border. Maya peeks and dies. The Solid Snake eliminated. But a trade onto the Solus. That's pretty handy if you're KZ and Liquid. Needed that.
And a little bit of map control over towards East Stairs. So
Sit down.
certainly
Sit on my
now
lap.
not the worst of opening thirds here for the attack.
Come on. Come on.
Do they commit to
How the
clear
fuck is
a
Vita
path,
King
or do
7
they
and
find
2?
a path for the plant? That's what Philippox now will be pondering as the leader of this team.
Like this Selma to put some pressure over towards that main hallway.
Okay.
He's going to fall over at top waiting, but he's not dead, still just only downed, and they're going to get KDS to rotate over looking for a revive.
Yo, like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's a big swing.
Plant's going
Plant
down. Oh
for
shit, and they're
Philippox
all
inside the
low.
bathroom. He gets off the
Oh
plant.
my
He
god.
gets taken low. FaZe starting to get in control once again. This looks really awkward right now for Liquid.
Yo.
And it's a double kill from Souls. Nade's the only one left as Vita King puts him to bed. FaZe go 5-1 up. Total domination on the defensive border.
Yo, bro.
Então, tô bem agora só.
Agora a parte vai difícil.
Pra te relembrar as paradas ou você já tá de boa?
Não, lembra. A cena explicada que sai de baixo. Play também dá.
Alright, we gotta come back.
Vamos precisar resumir daí que
Deixa eu falar uma parada. Um boneco que eu vou mudar, eu não vou pegar Ribana no bomba da cidade, porque eu quase nunca uso aquela porra daquela
Lion,
Ribana.
tu consegue pegar?
Não, pode pegar lá, eu ia pegar a Doka, tá ligado?
Pode pegar lá? Faz o... Faz tudo de Lion e o...
Doka é melhor.
Tá, pode ser então.
Porque aí eu ligo por causa da tripla e se pá eu tento comer ele também.
Tá, beleza. Aí o oficina a gente vai fazer a Open Kill PC, lembrando, a Open Kill PC, o Saib não vai estar jogando no cara de baixo, ele vai estar jogando no leste.
Isso.
Eu vou estar comendo corredor com o KD, em de rapel.
E só lembra, tipo, a gente vai começar
Ficar deitadinho lá?
Essa mais pra leste e tal, se o cara estiver peitando, as kills elas vão rolar, tipo, antes desse cara, tá ligado?
É que eu me lembro, cadê? O Jynxzi é bem cagão, acho que ele joga só da parte no C4, nem vai abrir tanto. Ele fica fazendo aqui.
No banheiro. Eles vão querer provavelmente fazer a play deles horizontal por causa
That's someone's
do
girl,
EC,
probably.
tá? Então, tipo assim, ó,
Or she's just fucking trying to fuck one of them.
Coisa, tal, e tá de boa. Guys, de novo, agora é o momento que tá foda. É a mesma coisa que foi ali no Covil. Se a gente começar a fazer o nosso jogo, mano, as coisas vão dar certo, tá ligado? Os caras cagaram um pouco, teve round que a gente vacilou um pouco e por isso que o placar tá 5-1. Só que, mano, a gente já trouxe 1000 vezes esse border aqui defendendo, tá ligado? Vai começar a ficar difícil um pouco pros caras também. E aí, no mais, acho que é só a gente se entender. Fox, eu acho que isso aqui vai pro AT. No AT, primeiro,
I respond to Instagram DM sometimes.
plant com o cara marcando a oficina e esperando a Zami vir fechar lá de longe, que eles vão querer bater.
So the halftime break, is it starting to come to an end? Is it also coming to an end of the Esports World Cup for Team
I
Liquid?
genuinely
They're 2
think
rounds
my
away
team
from
could be
being knocked
FaZe.
out.
I might be delusional, but I, on God, think we could be FaZe in these maps.
Have absolutely torn them to shreds here on border and get
Y'all,
to
chat.
now go on
All
the
I'm
attack.
saying is, y'all would have had a better time watching us play instead of this team.
7-0 into 7-1
They got
into
7-0'd and then 1-7 and then about to get
None of the
7-1.
maps have been close.
We have seen the 5-1 comeback once before. But I don't sense that Team Liquid Alienware can do it right here, right now. FaZe look phenomenal. They look formidable. I don't know how Team Liquid will contain them.
Armory Archives to begin. Mirror, Smoke, Deimos, Capital will be the bans. And then Liquid just have to go for broke here. They cannot play in their shells. They need to be aggressive on the defensive border. Look for these early battles. 6-0 in favor of FaZe for opening kills. But this time they converted. That was the difference back on Lair. They just failed to convert.
Who's that? Who's that?
They had the early advantages but couldn't do with it anything. But if you're Liquid, and especially the way that you want to play Armory and Archives, you can't just fall back and play site. Not on border, you don't get that safety. You have to take the fights.
Chat, Jynxzi made a... Oh, never mind. I'm tripping.
5 seconds remaining.
FaZe 2 rounds away from a semi-final appearance tomorrow.
Can you get every streamer's charm by subbing, or do they need to play the game while I sub? Wait, what? Nah, yeah, if a streamer has a charm, all you have to do is sub to them.
Record of these two teams, the rosters themselves, not necessarily the organizations. 3-1 in favor of the Liquid Core, the W7M and Furia days.
You don't like that clip somewhere bad.
FAZE actually has beaten this team internationally, was back in Boston and the lower
Sounds like a barber's Instagram, Zay Clips.
Of course, to win that hammer.
This is a cheeky lurk position early from Cyber. It's Maya on ping. Doubly so, courtesy of the Lion. That will force his position back, but now
Maya looks scared.
Workshop.
It's KZ that finds the opening kill, though, at least onto Cyber, and that gets rid of some more information to be gained later in the round from the radar. Good start for Liquid. They get their first entry battle.
Also allowed Maya to get back to the second floor.
What's the XGS tournament? It's just like a tournament with a lot of T2 teams in it.
Below, though, double
it's a T3 tournament, but it, like there's a lot of T2 teams in it.
For the
it's T2.5.
What?
Conversion expected
it's
to be high.
T2.5. It's the closest thing to T2 that's not like Ubisoft.
Now, Vidiking looked as if he was bolstering for a
but
potential
it's T3
team, but it's just not possible.
Yeah,
Still
yeah,
got East Airs held by Philippox. KZ, of course, there directly. By the way, the side is completely vacant right now from Liquid, so it's a good sign that they're happy to play the aggressive nature of Border on the defense, spread out, take
I'm gonna watch
positions.
That. Trust me, I do not want to play rank.
Kill as well. KZ will eat the first chug of payload, and it's Nade that falls to KDS. KZ knows there's pressure at the window, but loses to Handy. Huge kill for Handy.
Oh my god.
The goo mine.
Oh my god.
Maya.
Big play from Maya.
Maya. That's one.
Maya makes that his moment. That Liquid will
not
go down quietly on Border.
Fair play. Very, very strong play. Philippox wasn't really in the best of positions.
Is Nomad banned? Why do they not have a Nomad?
To support and wanted to play into his utility top E.
You have to run Nomad on this map.
On Maya over towards break to be that supporting arm. And that's exactly what he was able to do. 5-2 now, the scoreline.
They just didn't run Nomad.
At this play. Great work from Maya.
That's a huge round. That's a confidence-boosting round individually for Maya and his team. He has now become the top fragger for Team Liquid across all three maps, sitting at 22 and 17.
Cyber's 3 and 7. Nice.
So
I put money on Cyber and Souls, and they're both the bottom frags.
Top level, a top-line addition to the core roster, and he's done just that in this series. He's led the way. He needs the others to help him out.
10 seconds to go.
There's a Liquid tattoo, bro.
That's one round down for Liquid, but a lot more to go to forge the comeback on
They
board. As
do
we
the
go
crowd
Vent
with the
Workshop,
Liquid
it's
tattoo.
these sites. It's not Armory Archives, guys. That's the one you probably should be winning. It's the others that will be difficult. Vent Workshop, Bathroom Towers.
Suave, 3 minutes, Suave. Told
difficult to defend for Team Liquid.
And speaking of Team Liquid, electing to go denial-centric with this comp, the Tachanka and the Solace to stall out space and then to help in preventing that diffuser from being planted. FAZE with the kind of lineup and positionally early here, maybe shaping for what we kind of saw Team Liquid try to attempt with direct front door. Ultimately, it wasn't successful for them, courtesy of those denial tools. So we could see a similar dynamic evolve here in the 8th round. I like this addition though, a bit of lurk potential and pinch pressure. KDS and Cyber posturing elsewhere. Can they maybe catch Philippox off guard?
Philippox needs to be very careful towards East Airs.
Oh,
it's Cyber though that catches Nade. Nade thought he had the angle covered, and Philippox now dead to right to the bottom of East.
4v3.
KZ at least got a kill onto KDS.
Their best players are alive. 4v3.
Some of the damage caused by FAZE, but yet another opening kill for FAZE. And then as KZ falls, it seems like maybe hope for Liquid will fall with him. Maya and JV92.
Both of you guys need these guys, right?
Nah, it's over, bro. Cyber has 4 kills.
In these kind of positions, in this series, a 2 versus 4 would be a massive round for Liquid if they can win it from here. But it's going to take an almighty effort as Cyber captures Maya, pushing out of security. And the blackbeard in the face of JV92 says it all.
Yeah.
As FAZE goes 6-2 up for
Cook.
match and series points.
Ring time, ring time.
Back champs.
Cook.
Looking to make the semi-final here at the Esports World Cup.
Well, that is relief for FaZe.
You play ranked after this game?
Opportunities in
Yeah, for like an hour.
regulation.
How many do we
to
need?
send Team Liquid home. Great round played
not
there.
sure.
Loved the adaptation with the clear above. They broke the cross from Fountain.
It's just not happening for Liquid today, is it?
Gave them so much supremacy on that top floor, and Team Liquid are fighting, but
I think they're fighting a losing battle.
they're fighting on fumes.
I can probably get Kaz again.
They've just been completely outclassed up until this point. That workshop
You
goes
like
against
you
them.
like
Now
Kaz?
to Bathroom and
No.
Tellers.
Fucking little crackhead
for
kid.
match point opportunities
No.
for FaZe Clan.
I don't
You said no?
I don't like anybody, bro.
And we'll play GK
You think
tomorrow.
he's decent?
SAL
No.
versus EML is a guarantee. It's just a matter of who from SAL, and right now looking like FaZe.
Attacker's objective is to defuse the
Zero in play for FaZe. The Argus launcher great at gathering information, and given the vert nature here of board, it can also be used for really effective util clearance alongside that Twitch. So Team Liquid will need
I think
to be
Cyber Zero on
ultra
fucking
aware of that over the
Snake
course
is
of
just
this
like
round, and it may compromise the likes of some of that
asking to
catch
lose.
from Philippox, JV92 and his Goyo canisters, and the Razor Blooms as well, courtesy of Thorn. Interested to see how Handy actually directly uses that first one. Bit of info gather onto KZ. Security currently. And if you're Team Liquid right here, right now, you cannot afford to put a foot wrong. A singular mistake here could prove costly.
I've just been absolutely shredded in the entry battle, 7-1. I mean, that is just something you cannot allow to happen in a quarterfinal at the EWC.
Chat, on God, I think we could beat
A little
FaZe,
bit
bro.
better. That's a big reason why they find themselves in this position. Spreading around the map on the defense for Team Liquid. Does leave the site vulnerable for Bathroom Towers, except for Nade. Nade's going to be the one to try and, of course, get info if anyone's playing close outside site. He hasn't found anything yet. Actually, just spots one now in Vidiking. Cyber creeping through main lobby. And there's a lot of presence here for FaZe up close. Nade is not going to be ready. Oh, the help from Maya watching the vert. Saves Nade from getting stabbed in the back. Maya with a crucial opening kill for Team Liquid.
I mean, if they come back,
Radar,
wow,
but then
never mind.
KZ to fall from Souls over at the balcony. KDS looking to take the vert battle.
JV.
Handy loses out to JV92. Philippox low inside of Alphas. They still have Nade towards Bathroom.
Out of these 3 games, this is the
60
closest
seconds
game
left.
so far, and it's 6-2.
Double Nitro and the Pulse.
Bro, I
Surely
mean,
Team
my
Liquid will be able
my
to
2
confirm
TLAW
this
players
round.
are over.
Surely no shenanigans on offer.
Actually, no,
KDS
not
in a
KZ,
position to
but-
start posturing for plant though.
It's
Philippox
a
been
7.
involved. He was
Fuck
low
you.
on health. Vidiking able to eliminate him. They 3v3.
We have no Nitro. We have a Nitro. Nade, Nitro.
KDS. Is there anyone
It's hard
in
to
there
Nitro that
stopping him? It doesn't
spot.
look like it. This will be a successful
over.
plant. The Nitro cell too late. But it doesn't
Yeah,
even
it's over.
find a
Yeah,
kill
it's
from
over.
Nade. It seems this will
Jeez.
be the moment for FaZe to finish off Team Liquid.
Wait.
But a crucial knockdown onto KDS. Vidiking around his stairs.
What's passport?
Passport for Souls. They've got this covered. As now Nade thinks about getting on the kit for
You gotta
JV
peek the-
to cover.
Yeah.
But Nade caught from Souls.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Versus 1. 20 seconds.
No.
And Souls to finish it off. FaZe Clan are semi.
Bro, that's ball right, nation, bro.
Like, not even a single close game. Lou, on God, we can beat FaZe, Lou.
That shit's ass, bro.
I'm not getting 7-0'd or 7-2. What the fuck?